stand. Wait on a sign above, and I am ready, ready. 'Cause I just live for the game. 'Cause I just live for the game. 'Cause I just live for the game.
Good. All right, guys, what's happening? Thanks for tuning in. Friday Night Cash. Tonight we've got a fun game. We've got 1-2 Pot Limit Omaha, Best Bet Live on a 15-minute delay out of Best Bet Jacksonville. You got me, Dustin Shacklock, and special guest commentator, my main man, Kirk the Cooler in the booth. Kirk, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Dustin? Thanks for having me. What's up, everybody of chat on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook? I'm super excited to be commentating for the first time tonight.
You guys know him from the box. Now you got him in the booth. It's going to be a fun one tonight, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Spending your Friday night with us. We're jumping right into the first hand. Got looks like we got a big multi-way pot. Start things out tonight. King, Queen, 6-6 here for TPC. You guys know Keith there in the 4-seat. Couple of our PLO regs in the action tonight. Looks like TPC's got the blockers to the straight. Let's see if he can find a bet. Gill in there with a club draw, got the 10-4 suited. Looks like the only clubs in the field. The unit got the mystery hand.
Gotta love the Jack's Links mystery hands. A little throwback. Looks like
As some of you may know, we have the first round on the house,
All right, you heard that. We're going to get him the first round. We're going to get him good and liquored up. Play a little 4-card poker tonight. Let's go. The clubs do come in on the turn here for Gill. The only player in the field to make a flush. Looks like he's going to come out for less than a half-size pot bet. Okay, Gill.
the unit quickly calling behind him, as well as our guy in C1, Hit and Run.
Hit and Run. I like the name.
Yeah, I like the
he's
name.
He's drawn pretty thin here.
He is.
Oh, wow. He does make 3 of a kind, but it's, oh, no, he makes a full house.
Does
Check
make
him
a
out.
boat right away.
Wow.
Yep.
7's full of jacks. First hand of the night. Got the unit betting
Unit
into
betting
him.
into it. Yep.
Yeah, with the mystery hand.
65 into $70.
Looks like Hit and Run going to come out for the raise here. Makes it 165. I think the unit makes the call. Wow, playing a $420 pot first hand of the night.
Good way to kick things off.
200 big blinds. Can't see the unit's hand, but I imagine he's got clubs of some type.
Probably a nut flush draw. Or nut flush.
Some kind of clubs. Looks like this one's going to go, ooh,
Oh,
first
there
hand
it
of
is.
the night. Got 7's full of 5s.
Yeah, lower boat.
Ouch. Hit and Run makes 7's full of jacks to scoop the first one. We're going to hit the ground running, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Friday night cash game poker pot limit Omaha with Kirk the Cooler in the booth. Thanks for tuning in.
I went to do that, and I said, nah, let me just see. Could have won the low. Yeah, I could have won the low, yeah. We're not playing low, are we?
All right, moving on to the second hand of the night. This one's going to start on Linda. She's going to be first to act here. Linda, and then CJ in that fire shirt right next to her. Linda's got ace-10, ace-tray. I'm sorry, ace-10, 8-tray with the nut diamonds. TPC, the people's champ. Queen 9-8-6. He's going to see a flop with it. That old comic spell in the chat. What's up? Thanks for tuning in. Looks like we're going to bump it up a little bit. We're going to go to 14 out of Fish and Chips here from the button with some mystery cards.
Mystery card should be fixed after this hand, guys.
All right, we're going to everyone's going to call. Everyone's going to come along. This is a byproduct of small stakes pot limit Omaha. We see a lot of multi-way flops. That just means more coolers.
That's what we love around here.
Kevin McCormick in the chat. What's up? Thanks for tuning in. PLO should be some action. That's right, some heartbreaks. Heartbreaks is a little more accurate. Fish and chips. Queen, 8-4 double suited. Got the blocker and the second nut flush draw. Brandon's in there with a flush draw. Looking for that 3-4 one time.
Looks like we got an all-in from the unit already. Alex bets in with the queen high flush draw.
My man, the unit's played 2 hands, and he's all in.
Yeah,
He's been all in 50% of the hands dealt.
Hey, he had to boat the first one. Unfortunately, that is just smaller than the other guys. Let's see a run out.
I done drove like 8 hours a day, so I'm real ready right now. Yeah, I hear you.
All right, looks like the unit's going to get it all in. Fish and Chips is going to call with, oh, wow, just drills
Clubs get
the
there.
flush on the turn.
King high clubs too.
Ooh, makes the nut flush.
It looks like the unit has a boat. Ace 5 is my guess.
Yeah, I would never think the king would be good.
This Trey mucks Fish and Chips hand right away, so it looks like, yep, Ace 5, 6-3.
Wow, the unit just gets it in there with top 2 on a little bit of a scary board. Gets snapped off with the flush draw. Flush gets there, but it does pair the board. The unit gets the double up back where he started.
Max
2 hands
Payne
in.
Anticipated. That's
Max
what we like around
Payne
here. That's what we love.
anticipated. All right, guys, like we said, thanks for joining us. Starting to pick up a little bit of steam here on a Friday night. Got a bunch of 2-2 and 2-5 games firing off in the room. Wow, we got 8 2-2 games and 7 2-5 games. Let's go. Busy Friday night.
Nice, busy Friday night.
Yeah, here at Best Bet Jacksonville. A lot of money going to get pushed around. If you're in the area, you're looking for some cash game action, we got you.
Oh, yeah. Boards are long. Lists are long. It's going to be a good night.
TPC with the Jack 7 tray single suit. He's going to jump in there. That old comic spell says he got lucky, got super lucky there. I'm surprised that Fish and Chips snapped him off there with the second nut flush draw on that board. Probably going to see quite a bit of wild stuff tonight. Looking forward to it. The unit getting in there with 9-9-8-6.
The unit just wants to come and play some cards tonight.
Just wants to gamble. He's been on the stream before,
He
and
has.
he does not like to fold.
He does not. I've dealt to that man, and that's for sure.
Look at this flop for Linda. Just flops the straight.
Just flops the joint.
Flops the straight with a lot of the blockers. She's going to lead right out
Leads
for
right out.
40 for 60. She goes pot off the rip.
Got it.
2 hands in a row.
Torrance Gray in the chat. What's up, man? Hope everything's good. Thanks for watching. Nice life. Just flop the nuts. You know, that's one of those spots in PLO. You could easily run into the 7-6.
That's my brother. Gonna razz him all night. Yeah,
I like it.
sounds good. We're right with you then.
I like it. He's been all in 33% of the times of the hands dealt tonight.
Torrance, my boy, what up, bro? Hope you're doing all right.
Like we said, we're going to do a quick deck change, see if we can get these cards to read a little better, and then we'll be back in the action. PLO has a lot of data for the system to handle. You guys, don't forget to head over to the website, check out our tournament schedule. The end of this month, we do have our November knockout series. 3 bounty tournaments back to back to back. We've got a 300 with $50 bounties, a 600 with $100 bounties, and a 2K with $500 purple chip bounties. That's the end of this month, November knockout series. Not to mention the 9th annual Turkey Bowl on Thanksgiving Day, $200 buy-in. That's always a great event, and it comes with a sick trophy for the champion. Have you ever seen the trophy for that event?
I haven't. I have not.
It looks like something you would win in a fantasy football league with your friends.
Oh yeah,
It's
those ones
awesome.
are always
Yeah.
amazing to see.
Yeah, it's
Just hang it on your wall.
it's a cool, goofy-looking turkey.
9th annual, huh?
9th annual
That's
Turkey Bowl.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Been running them since we've been open here at Best Bet Jacksonville. Next year will be our 10-year anniversary.
Ooh, hopefully we do something special for the 10-year.
We're about 5 months away from our 10-year anniversary here at Best Bet Jacksonville.
How long have you been here for?
7 of those 9 years.
7 of the 9. Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy. I just entered my 2nd year, so it's been a wild ride so far.
It feels like they built the walls around me. I've been here. It feels like I've been here longer. All right, the unit looking down at the Ace Jack 7-6. He puts it in the muck. That surprises me. That looks like exactly the kind of hand he would play. Jack 9-9 Trey for Linda in the muck. Looks like hit and run. Got the mystery cards.
They changed out the deck for me. They said we feel bad. We gave them kings, two hands in a row. Let's give them aces and watch them still get cracked. Oh, that's good, man.
Ooh, flop comes a little spicy. Little King Queen 9 rainbow board.
Very coordinated board here. King, Queen 9. Lots of 2 pairs.
Lots of straights. A lot of good turns.
Hit and run blocks all the straights. Look at him here with the 10s. 10, 10, 9, 8, single suit.
Opens up for half pot.
Yeah, Gil turns 3 queens
And he's just gonna take it down nice and easy.
with one of
Best
the
hand.
with one of the blockers to the straight. Leads right out, takes it down. One of the things that I think is really under talked about in PLO is how important blockers are in this spot.
Blockers are everything, especially in PLO.
Especially in PLO, like that first hand we saw Keith had 6-6 on the 5-7-8 board. He blocks half of the available straights. That's a huge advantage in this game. They're important in No Limit Hold'em also, but in PLO, they play a big part of your strategy.
Yeah, the variances are insane.
Daniel in chat says, happy early anniversary. It's coming up soon, buddy. Coming up soon.
Yeah, but like, so then
I believe the players agreed to a 1-2-5 PLO tonight. And then that way the opening bet, we're just going to make it 15 and make it easier on the dealers, make it easier on the players.
I like it.
Be smoother game.
Ace, Queen, Queen 4 here for CJ. Looks like he's going to get in there for the limp.
Just a little flat.
The People's Champ with the Queen 8-6-6 single suit. He's going to come in there for the limp. All right, here we go. 4 ways to the flop. All cards red. TPC flops 3 8s
3-8.
out the gate. I like it.
And it checks around. Trying to slow play it.
Ace on the turn hits CJ, but as you can see, he's only a 9% favorite to take this one down. TPC got this one locked up with 3 8s. Gil is still live here with nut diamonds. Even though the board is paired, he gets
He's
out of the
gonna
way.
get away.
Yeah, nobody likes paired boards in PLO. Double paired board.
Keith can't like that card too much. Only has
Yeah,
trip
CJ's
eights.
going to shut it down. Keith's going to take his,
Take his
take
low
the
for
free showdown.
$60.
Easy game. TPC flops 3 of a kind, picks up a quick 60 bucks. Nicely done. Nicely done. You guys drop in the chat. Let us know where you're playing tonight. Let us know what your local rooms have been looking like lately. As you can see, we are masks optional once again here at Best Bet Jacksonville. We kept them on for about 18 months trying to keep people safe, but we have recently gone masks optional. It's pretty crazy to see everyone's face again. We're telling our kids about that one day. All right, we're on to the next one. Looks like we got a straddle. Fish and chips looking down at the Jack 9 deuce.
And then the Queen Jack 10-9.
Wow.
Suited. That's a monster hand.
Pretty big hand here for
And he's
Brandon.
gonna
He's
open
gonna,
her up.
yeah, he's gonna 3-bet.
Makes it 50 to go.
I like this 3-bet out of Brandon. You don't see a
Love
lot of 3-bets in PLO.
Looks like it's going to fold around the fish and chips, and he's putting out some calling chips.
1 jack left in the deck. He's gonna go for it. Maybe try to make some spades happen. All right, we're heads up. Already 100 in the middle, 54 bigs. Let's go.
Fish and Chip's going to check it. Looks like Brandon could opt to lead out, but he's going to check his option.
I think Brandon could definitely bet that
Could've
flop
definitely
there.
bet it.
A lot of that
But
time.
now he picked up some diamonds.
Okay.
Backdoor diamonds. Fish and Chips just basically gave up there.
You know, a PLO player that I really respect told me one time when we were talking PLO, he said, the game doesn't even start till the turn.
That's, yeah.
He said, if you always think of it like that, the game doesn't really start until the turn. You'll be light years ahead of a lot of players that play this game.
I do hear a lot of players complain about getting rivered or, you know, getting turned and blah, blah, blah. But that is wise words.
You know, going from flop to turn, you lose so much equity that it makes a lot of sense when people say the game doesn't start till the turn, because everyone is just so live on the flop. But it's crazy when you watch how much equity changes just by, you know, taking that one
little
street.
card. Yeah.
Yeah. So when people say the game doesn't start till the turn, it makes so much sense because everybody is live on the flop. Anybody can make a hand.
That's a very cool saying. I've never heard anybody say that, but that's neat. It's cool to think about.
Ace, King, Queen, 5, single suit here for Brandon. He's going to open it up to 15. Hit and run out of the way. Linda out of the way. CJ with the 9-7-7 tray going to fold. This one going to get all the way through. Oh, Fish and Chip's going to look him up with the Queen, Jack, 6-6.
It's a rematch.
Wow, look at these equities. Look how close these equities run.
Yeah, they're crazy. And it looks like Fish and Chips is out on top. All he has is a pair of sixes.
Pair of sixes and a gut shot to the 9.
Gutty.
Sixes and 8s now. That's actually going to be a much better flop for Fish and Chips than it's going to be for Brandon as the pre-flop opener. Fish and Chips going to lead on the turn, get Brandon to fold.
Easy takedown.
Nice hand, takes it down with 2 6s. Kevin McCormick says, don't these guys know the game doesn't start till the turn? I don't think so. Don't tell them. Nobody's told them yet. Yeah. Nobody's giving them a heads up, so don't tell them.
Yeah, I've had my friend.
Why are they raising pre? That's a great question, you know. We like pot builders here.
15 minutes. Tell me what the guy.
Yeah, you got to,
because
you know,
they're just like lamenting over
build a pot, make a hand. That's the age-old strategy
That is it.
in poker. Build a pot, make a hand.
You
Just
like
bet,
to see
bet,
chips
bet till you
fly,
get there.
that's how you do it, right?
Yeah, you go bet, bet, bet till you get there.
Bet all 3 streets like you know you got it.
Yeah. Bet flop, bet turn, get there on the river. That's how I play poker.
There you go. Me and you on the same page. You gonna give me double calls?
Looks like Gil looking down at 10, 10, 5 deuce on the button, gonna open it up. Brandon picking up kings. King, king,
Fish
8, 4,
Chips got
single
jacks
suited.
with the ace 9 suited.
We might see some blood this hand.
Ooh, there's a top set for Fish and Chips right there.
Wow.
5-6. Brandon has a gutty to 8 high straight.
And CJ gonna just lead right into the field with what I'm assuming is the worst hand.
Hard to be the best hand. Could have a whole wrap though.
It's hard for him to have any
Yeah,
jacks.
it's
There's
hard
only
for
one
him to
jack
have any
left.
10s either. And Fish and Chips is just gonna pot it all in. Top set. Feeling very good about a 94% win.
Wow, 94% equity.
Yeah, that's it. That's all
Just
she
pots
wrote.
it one time and takes it down.
Nice little $360 pot. Dustin, what's your over under on the pot, the biggest pot of the night?
I'm so bad at picking in 1-2 PLO. So a funny story, the first time we ran this game, somebody set the over under at like 1,600 and I was like, oh yeah, that sounds like a good line,
Yeah.
right? We cracked it like the first hand. I
Probably
think
the first orbit, right?
I think it was the first hand.
Wow, that's crazy.
So then we upped it, right? So then they're like, all right, cool. We'll up the over under. We'll make it like 2,500. I was like, cool, that's a good line. Smashed it. So then they were like, all right, we're gonna make it 4K. Smashed that.
Oh my
the biggest
God.
pot of that game was $7,000. I don't think we'll have a pot
gross.
that big this game, but I would put the over under based on everyone's stack. I'm gonna say
It doesn't seem like everybody's as deep as the last previous games, but
That's true.
still some.
just based on the stack size, I'm gonna say over 1,450.
Over 14.50.
I'm gonna set the
I'll
line
take-
at 14.50, and you guys can take it. Take
I
it or
think
leave it.
I think I'm gonna take the over on that one.
You're gonna take the over on 14.50.
I love,
I like
you know,
it.
we got to get people a little stuck to begin with, and then the chips start flying.
Yeah, get them stuck, let them reload, get some chips on the table. Kevin says I was gonna
1500,
guess
yeah.
15. He's gonna
That's
take
a
the
good line.
over.
Taking the over. All right.
The over on 14.
I'm with you on Kevin. A juicy flop. Bottom set for TPC with the heart draws. Let's see.
Case 5 here on the flop. As you can see, Fish and Chips has a 5 in his hand. Got the blockers to the 9 high straight. Final table says time to gamble. Let's go. There we go. Oh, wow. Turns the flush here for Gil. TPC in bad shape here with bottom set. Everything gets there.
All straights, all flushes.
Gil goes less than half pot, too, trying to value bet TPC. TPC going to do the Hollywood hole card check.
If I know Keith, I know he's just going to call this one and hope that the board pairs up.
Yeah, kind of a tough spot here with bottom set. Very, very, very dynamic board.
One heart in his hand only.
Pretty bad run out here for TPC. Flopping bottom set. PLO, what a sick game. You feel so good when you flop a set and hold 'em. If you flop a set at PLO,
You're just like,
you just
"Uh-uh."
think you're
You're
good. You just
"End it,
feel like
please,
you're going
end
to
it."
lose.
Yeah, let me win this stream. That's it.
Yeah.
Hope everybody folds.
Nice, nice pot there by Gil. Takes one down. Takes one off the People's Champ. Friday night, 1-2 pot limit Omaha. Dustin Shacklock, Kirk the Cooler in the booth. Thanks for hanging out, guys. All right, looks like we got a straddle pot.
Joey Ingram, the great game of PLO. We
Great
love Joey
game.
Ingram.
Pot limit Omaha. I'm here for it.
Fantastic guy. So funny. Met him one time at the series, actually. 2 years
cool.
ago, 3 years ago. Very cool guy.
Let's see. Look, wow. Ace.
CJ, Queen, Queen, 9 deuce, single suit. Looks like he's going to come in for the limp. The People's Champ with ace 10, 8 deuce. He's in there. Gil's in there. The unit's in there.
Oh, let's make it a pot. Fish and Chip's going to spice it up a little bit with a 9-7-4-4 on the button.
Yeah, he's going to open it up to 15. Get called in a bunch of spots. $78 in the middle. 5 ways to the
Five
flop.
ways, let's see it.
Eights and deuces for TPC appear to be in the lead. Sean US in the Facebook chat says, what is Max buying? This game is uncapped. You can come in
Uncapped,
for as much as you want. Wow, what a spicy turn card. Look at this top set now for
Top
CJ.
set for CJ, and then club draw, nut flush draw for TPC.
TPC has 2 pair and the nut flush draw.
He has a huge hand.
You know, it feels like he has a huge hand, but up
he's
against top set,
90%, yeah,
up against top set, he's in big trouble.
this is true.
I don't know what Gil's still doing in the hand.
Clubs and TPC just takes the lead just like that.
Oh, wow. CJ going to shut it down. Time to take CJ to Value Town if you're TPC. Go for a small bet. Go for like 100, 150. You want to get called by some worse flushes, maybe some straights. Oh, Keith's going to go smaller than that. It looks like, oh, it goes exactly 100.
I mean, with his stack size, though, he only has 186. I mean, you probably
CJ calls with top set. My man picking up what I'm putting down. Takes down a nice $428 pot. Makes it look good. What an action turn card. Man, that card gives CJ top set. Gave TPC the nut flush draw to go along with his 2 pair.
It's in that Christmas stocking. Gotta wait on it.
This is Keith's 2nd appearance here in the live stream this week. Maybe 3rd. Did he play last
he
night?
played last night.
He played all 3.
Played all 3.
The triple header from the
Damn it.
People's Champ.
Preston Alvarez in Facebook saying that's cold. That's what you know. We got the cold deck. We got the cold hand dealers.
PLO.
Gotta love
PLO's
the PLO.
a sick game.
It's a gross game. Feels like you're never behind.
Kevin McCormick says, nice value bet. It was like he read my mind. He just put it right out there, the perfect amount to get called.
You think Keith has headphones on? Can hear us?
I don't know, maybe. Look at Gil with 3-7, 7-7-7 deuce in the muck. Fish and Chips get in there with Queen 10-10-10. I love these hands.
Yeah.
I love when these you see these hands on the stream and then they flop a set.
Watch 7-10's gonna flop up.
7-10 would be sick. Linda's in there with King, Queen, Queen 5, single suit.
TPC says no thanks. Fish and Chips is out. And looks like we got some heads up. Oh, three-way action, sorry.
Wow. Fish and Chips would have flopped the straight with the nut redraw. To the Queen High straight flush.
Checks around very quickly.
So everyone that plays here in the 1-2 PLO live stream game is eligible for our bad beat and our high hand promotion.
That they are, and the Omaha bad beat is capped at 30K right now, so we're probably gonna have a lot of Omaha games running this weekend.
The Omaha bad beat maxed out at 30K.
30,000.
It gets hit pretty often.
It does. It really does.
Wow, Linda makes the call there with Queen, Queen, and it's good. Takes that one down.
Great call by Linda.
Well, nobody wanted it.
Hit and Run says he felt like he was just trying to steal there. He didn't think anyone wanted it. Linda had 2 blockers to the straight. All right, guys, like we said, Kirk the Cooler, guest commentator in the booth tonight, hanging out with me. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching.
You know it. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys watching and following along. Should be a fun night.
On a 15-minute delay out of Best Bet Jacksonville, live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
Ooh, looks like Gil's going to spice it up for us. A little $15 blind bet.
Pot, and you're like, oh my God, free pot. Fish sale. Oh my God, free pot.
Gil's going to just open it up for 15 blind. I like it. He actually has a reasonable hand. He's got Queen 9, 5, 4.
Kevin, great question. I actually had a player come up to me recently in the last month saying that he got a shirt done for me, but I haven't seen it yet. So hopefully sometime in the near future. That'd be a pretty cool idea. Have to see what Best Bet feels about that.
I asked him
Higher
to do
ups.
it, you know. I got the call.
All right, let's see it flop. Looks like 10-10-6 rainbow. Nobody got a 10 in their hand. King, Queen, 6,
Maybe
5
Fish
is the
and
head.
Chips.
Maybe. You're very right. Checks around.
Kings and 10s. Looks like for TPC, looks like what is possibly the best hand here. Gut shot for Gil to the jack. Fish and Chips with the mystery hand going to lead out. TPC makes the call. These two are heads up to the river. Deuce of diamonds doesn't change much. Trying to figure out who wins this thing. I'm not sure. Looks like it's going to TPC. Looks like the Queen King are going to play. Kings and 10s with a Queen. Good. Final table says any giveaways tonight? Not tonight, but we are going to start incorporating more into our live stream budget now that the radio show has come to a conclusion. Strawman says, any word on a meetup game? It's been discussed. We've talked about it. We threw around some dates, but we haven't settled on anything yet. Stay tuned. It's in the works. We just don't have a definite date. We got a lot of things going on both this and next month. So we were trying to work it into a weekend. either November or December, but we've got a lot going on. It might get pushed back to January.
Yeah, December is normally one of our busier months. You know, we got 12 days of Christmas, fun stuff. We're always packed here on those days. Lauren, for the bad beat for Omaha, it's quad jacks bean or better. In the regular games, Hold'em, it's quad 8s bean. Both capped at 30,000. And we also have a 7-card stud game that is has a little bad beat as well.
7-card stud game does have a small bad beat that
Quad deuces.
those guys are eligible for. That one almost never gets hit.
Yeah, it looks like it got hit recently. It's only at 15,000 right now.
I don't know. I think it was at like 7,000 a year ago.
Kevin, I got some ideas about some Mr. Freeze and cooler stuff in the works. We'll see. I hope sometime soon, but we'll have to discuss it.
I got cooled off by Kirk in the stream, and all I got was this dumb T-shirt. That's a good one. That's my favorite one.
That's a funny one.
Big fan here for TPC. Got the nut flush draw and an open ender. He's got one of his own blockers though. And top pair and top.
Top.
He's got this thing locked up.
Turns
Yeah,
the nut
Strawman,
flush
I'm
draw.
pretty sure November's out. Oh, wow, just turns the nut flush for
Nut flush
TPC.
draw, and Gil is drawing dead with the queen high flush. Now, if you're in Keith's spot here, do you go for the raise, or do you just go for value and just smooth call it? There's so many bad rivers that you.
There's a lot of
see.
bad rivers.
Looks like it's a pot. And he's going to take it down quickly.
I'm fine
Gil
with the
gets
check
away.
raise in this
Yeah,
spot.
I like it too.
I think you could go either way, but I'm fine with the check raise.
Yeah, I like it also. Gil gets rid of it really quickly. Guess it's
Wow.
easier to fold third nuts in PLO, huh?
Yeah, Gil with the snap fold there. Gets out of the way. Strawman going to Boston. Don't do it for November. Yeah, I think November's out. We already have most of November planned, including the Knockout Bounty Series at the end of the month. Rolling into holiday season, it's going to be tough. We're doing the 12 Days of Christmas again this year. If you guys aren't familiar with that promotion, it's one of our biggest promotions of the entire year. It might actually be our biggest promotion of the entire year. Every day from December 12th to December 24th, we give away a corresponding amount based on the day. So on the 12th, we give away $1,200 every hour. On the 13th, we give away $1,300 every hour for high hand. And on the 24th, give away $2,400 every hour for the high hand.
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
Here in Orange Park.
Something like over $250K or something during those 12 days we give away. Brandon with the Ace King 10-9 single suit. He's going to open it up here after Fish and Chips limps for the 5. Hit and run out of the way. Linda's in there with the Jack 8-7-7 double suit.
Suited.
You have a call in 8. Yeah. Alright, fine. 20, guys. Only 20.
675.
Fold 3, fold 4, call 6. Yeah, wrong information. My fault. Fold 7 and a call.
All right, let's see a flop 4 ways.
All right, we're going 4 ways to the flop. Got my man Jacob in the box. Middle
Jack
set here
7,
and a flush draw
and a
for
flush
Linda.
draw.
A straight flush draw.
Straight flush, yeah.
Wow.
Yep, a little gutty.
Gil's got
There
the
it is.
gut shot with the second nut flush draw and a pair.
Call in the 2. $80. One more chip.
Linda with the just call here in position. Wow, that card gives Gil
top 2.
top and middle. Yeah, top and
up.
middle with a flush draw. Oh,
Ooh,
wow. That card
Smashed
gives Gil
together.
the straight.
And it goes check, check. Wow. I guess any ace, king, ace, queen combo would be there. Huh?
Yeah, any ace king, ace queen, ace jack, or ace 10 combo gets there.
In my brain, I'm like, oh, one card straight ain't good. And I'm like, oh,
Linda asked where the spade is at, but she did not want that spade, unless it was the 9 of spades.
Yeah, I did that at Big O, and I called my hand. I had 8, 8, 9 something, right? And
Linda looking for a paired board there, can't get there. Gil catches a fortunate run out to run into a one-liner. Scoop that one.
I tabled it up, right? So they started to give him the pot. So I'm like, whoa.
With Linda's image, do you think she's able to pot down the river and get away with the fold?
Oh, that's I would think so.
I think so. But I guess I don't know how much Linda has behind. It looks like just over 200. She might be able to get away with it.
Yeah, I think she can get away with it.
It's fun things that you could always think about.
Yeah, there's a lot of spots like that in Pot Limit Omaha. You just got to find them. You know, there's a lot of bluff spots in Pot Limit Omaha.
Keith building a tower there already.
Nice. Good to see Keith scoop some chips one time.
TPC.
Goes in there with the ace, 7, deuce, deuce, single suit. Brandon makes the call. Hit and runs in there. CJ and TPC 5 ways.
5 ways.
Let's go. Ace, queen, tray, two-tone board.
Nobody has diamonds in their hand unless Hit and Run does. There it goes. And he does. 8-4 diamonds. A little flush draw.
Wow, what a goofy hand.
Just want to see some action.
He does have a gut shot to the wheel. Now he's got a pair to go with his diamond draw. TPC has 2 pair. He's got 9s and trays with an ace.
He's gonna lead out. Get called by Hit and Run with the goofy hand.
And run does call. Looks like you just wanted to see a flop. It's PLO, man. It's not fun to fold.
It's true. How else are you gonna win?
How else are you gonna win? You can't win if you fold.
That's it. And like that, TPC's gonna take it down. I imagine he goes
scoop
check,
another
check
one.
here. And it is.
Yeah, a couple different straights to get there. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick look at the stats. We're about 45 minutes into tonight's stream. All right, so far in tonight's stream, TPC already up $400. CJ taking the worst of it after he paid him off there with top set down 285. All right, tonight's V-Pit, Fish and Chips getting in there the most with the most mystery hands as well. The unit surprisingly tightening it up on the backhand, only 28%.
Just about to say that. He was in there every single hand. In the
Every
first
single
5,
hand. So that's a quick look at the stats. We'll peek back at him in about 30 minutes, see where we're at. The unit played every single hand last stream he was on. Tonight,
you know what it was? It was the alcohol.
it was the alcohol. Blame it
He
on the
got
alcohol. Still early. We
very
might get some more.
intoxicated. This is true.
We'll get some more flowing.
Couple rounds, spice the game up a little bit.
Nice flop here for, or I'm sorry, nice hand here for CJ. Got king, queen, queen, double suited. Solid, solid. CJ flopping middle pair with the second nut flush draw. Looks like he's going to get after it. There we go. We got those cards. There we go. Hit and run. Got ace, queen, queen, 8 tray.
King, queen, queen, 5, double suited. CJ's gonna pick up a little pot.
Hit and run folds the best hand.
Does.
CJ had a lot of equity against him though.
Ton. A lot of backdoors. All with spades.
Like we said, the game doesn't start till the turn.
That's it. Kevin, you know, I just gotta say it. Some people are taught it. Others are just born with it. You know what I mean?
It's like when Robert Johnson sold his soul to the devil to learn how to play the blues.
That's it. Exactly.
Something similar happened with Kirk.
Only because you
Things we're not allowed to disclose here. We like action, you know? The more hands you deal out, the more coolers you see.
You know, that adds up. That checks out. That math checks out. I'm doing the math, just quick napkin math, and that checks out. The more hands you deal, the more coolers you put out there into the universe.
We'll see if Jacob can channel his inner Kirk Jr.
His inner spiciness.
as we like to call it. Yep.
Ace Jack 10-7 single suit for CJ TPC in there with Ace Jack 6-5 double suit.
Double suited.
Let's go.
Ooh, and
Wow, big
it's,
flop here for
bottom
TPC.
2.
Check 3, check 4, check 6, check around.
Yeah.
Check 1, check 3. 4 is going to be 20 bucks.
TPC, it's a pretty big turn
6
card.
and 7, so you need
He has 5-6 2 pair with ace high flush draw.
Okay, I was like putting one at a time.
7. It might be better if you just try like this when you get them. Just fan them. Like fan them.
This one looks like it. I thought it was going to get through for TPC, but it looks like Gil makes the call with a pair and a gut shot.
Pair and a gutty. TPC's gonna fill up on the ribba.
Man, could TPC run any
He
better
is running
tonight?
pure.
Running super good in tonight's
just-
Pot Limit Omaha game.
He's just value betting his way.
Build a pot, make a hand. You know.
I was having some guys in the shop, I didn't have that going on that day, and they were painting up some stuff out the shop. I said, "Hell, Lord, let me get y'all paint."
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Spray paint with a mask on. Oh, I know, that's what I told him.
Build a pot, make a hand. That's the trick in this game. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Friday night, Pot Limit Omaha, 1-2, Dustin Shacklock, Kirk the Cooler. We're on a 15-minute delay out of Best Bet Jacksonville. About an hour into tonight's stream. Happy to be here. Watching these games, just opening table after table after table. We're opening another 2-5 game right now. We have 10-2 games in the room.
Opening up another 5-5 PLO. That'll be the third one.
Wow, it is definitely packed in here
It's
tonight.
popping.
Come get some of this cash game action.
Could open up a whole nother 1-2 PLO live stream too.
That's so sick. 1-2 PLO live stream must move.
great.
Wow, another monster hand for TPC. Ace Queen 4-4 double suited.
He keeps getting the double suited. Oh, hit and run with the King 10-9 suited.
Oh, let's play a
So
big
that's
one.
Let's see some spiciness. Come on, Jacob.
Look at the unit with the 7-8 deuce.
Queen 10-8.
Queen 10-8. This is the most boring flop for all of these hands.
It really is.
And we check around.
No jack, no king.
The King still in the lead. Oh, wow, TPC comes from behind to turn a set.
Set.
20 bucks from the one.
He's
Now we
running
might-
pure.
Now we might play a big one. The Jack 9 does flop. That might kill a little bit of the action here for TPC. There is a straight draw on the board. Kevin says that was the anti-flop.
Heads up.
Keith makes a full house on the river. Four's full of eights.
And hit and run gonna bet right into it.
Hit and run gonna lead right out, hoping that
He
somehow his
pots
king's
it.
good.
Wow.
Ugh. Pots it against TPC. No way TPC could ever fold a full house here.
Bottom full house. He's like, we're running too pure to lose this hand.
I've watched Keith play a lot of hands. I don't think he can fold bottom full house.
I've dealt to Keith.
I
a
did
lot.
see him fold queens as an overpair on a very dry board the other day, incorrectly. That was one of the weirder folds I've seen him make. That one caught me by surprise, but I think he's going to make this call. You don't play a hand like ace queen 4-4 just to fold when you make a full house, you know?
Definitely.
Don't look at me, man. I got a bad poker face, bro.
He has
Does
a quick
make the
blocker.
call.
It's a good call.
God, I would have won the overbet on that. Hit and run, checked it with those two kings. Check the flop. I guess due to the nature of the multi-way pot, he checked the kings. Let TPC catch up right on the turn. He might have been going for the check raise, but instead of check through, TPC drills it right on the turn.
I said, okay, I just that threw me off right there.
Thanks, Keith. Appreciate you.
Trying to see if I'm a raise or not. And this is a naked 8. Then he said, don't look at me. Game over.
He said he was thinking about racing that hand.
Now I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Trying to get value from just 3/8 maybe.
gonna influence action.
Maybe any 9, Jack 9 there.
Jack 9 maybe. All the flushes miss.
All the flushes missed and everything. Yeah.
I got straddle. 5.
But
2,
in the end, was a good call by Keith. He was correct.
15.
Keith
6.
does correctly make the call there with bottom full house.
Fold 7,
And the
fold
unit is
11,
just not feeling it.
fold 9, fold 1,
Comic says get him liquored up, and then he'll play some hands. I think that's what happened last time.
3.
That's exactly what happened last time.
Oh, man, I liked him. He was funny.
He was definitely very entertaining.
Very, definitely something. All right, looks like we're going 4 ways to the flop here. Fish and chips still can't get those cards in that box, man. Ace, Trey, King, 2 spades. Nice, pretty nice flop here for Gil.
Gil picks up a huge draw.
60% of the equity locked up on the flop. Hard to do.
Top pair nut flush draw.
Lauren Morton says no max. No max.
No max here, Lauren. We like the pots big, and we like the action.
Zach Caleb in the chat. What's up, my man? Thanks for tuning in. Both players here got a flush draw. Keith got a gut shot to the deuce. Also running pretty good tonight. I wouldn't be surprised to just see a red deuce peel off right on the turn.
Red 9.
Red 9 one time. The remaining red 9.
The only 9. Looks like Keith's playing well tonight.
Gonna get out of the way. 60 big blinds gonna get pushed over to Mr. Gill.
If Frick was here, he would have gone all in.
All right, on to the next one. This stream is flying by. I can't believe we've been streaming for an hour
It's
already.
already been an hour. That is crazy.
Rick G. He was here last time. Got a straddle in the 6. It's Keith's best friend.
How many big blinds deep do you think a good game should run like on tonight?
Yeah,
You know, I'm not really that well versed in pot limit Omaha. I don't know how many big blinds you should have relative to the stake, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't really know, but I feel like 100 is always way too small. I think
Oh,
the
so much. Yeah.
so there's 2 schools of thought. One thing I do know is there's 2 schools of thought with pot limit Omaha. 2 different strategies. One is to buy in very short for like 60 big blinds and just try to double up,
Try and triple it.
double up, spin it up. Kind of martingale your buy-ins. You lose your first 100, whatever, buy in for 200. You lose that, buy in for 6, whatever. So, and then there's the other strategy, which is where you just have everybody massively covered, and you play a little more
That
conservative.
seems to be very popular here.
I haven't told him yet.
Yeah, I don't know enough about PLO strategy to know which one's better, but those are the 2 things that I see employed the most.
3, I got 5 of you. Check.
Hit and run, flopping easy flush here.
Check 4, check 6.
What do you guys think? You guys go for the small buy-in in the PLO, or you guys go for the max big buy-in, have everyone covered move?
I prefer the big buy-in if you can afford it. Some people have a lot of chips sometimes.
It seems crazy to think about buying into like a 1-2 game for like 1K.
It does seem pretty crazy.
But I think that's just coming from a hold'em mindset. I think it's probably somewhere in that vicinity
okay,
is what
yeah.
you need to come in with.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I would say you probably need around 500 big blinds.
4, 6.
Looks like hit and run's gonna take down the $130 pot. 260, easy game.
Hit and run scoops one, flops the flush, picks up the pot.
And we got a straddle in the 7.
Thanks for hanging out with us on a Friday night, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Let us know what you got going on in your local card rooms, where you guys are playing. We like hearing from you guys. We got the best chat regs in the game.
Straddle in the 7 for
So this ain't painted, huh?
what's up?
Cards are not sticky, huh?
Just a little bit. But we'll blame it on you though. Have a go, guys.
Somebody's gotta be blamed. I'm used to it.
Fold 1, fold 2.
All right, we got 4 players to the flop here. 10, 7, 6.
See, you already got your cards in the box. Right?
2 pair here for TPC. Running pretty good. Ace, ace, king, 9 for CJ. Not a fun flop for CJ's hand. CJ, no diamonds, 1 blocker. Left with just the overpair. We saw him pay TPC off earlier. This time he's going to get out of the way. Nice flop there for Keith. Takes down a nice pot.
Well, if you put 2 cards there, 2 cards there, you're playing Hold'em while everyone's playing Omaha.
Double hold him.
Oh, you can move. Best hand.
Take that hand and raise this hand.
Carmelita says, played tonight at Maryland Live Casino. Got a high hand jackpot. Won a satellite tourney in the main tomorrow. Shout out to you. Congratulations. I hope you take it down.
Congrats. That's some run good. Hopefully you didn't use it all up today.
Yeah,
Use
make it one
some
time.
tomorrow. That's the dream. Spin it up, right? From a Saudi.
That's right. Moneymaker style.
That's it. Just money maker.
Fish and Chips gets his cards in the box. It's a miracle.
Oh,
Ace,
got
queen,
it.
6-4 single suit.
I think that's 2 times in a row.
That's, oh my goodness. Times are changing. Brandon gets in there with the 9-9, 7-8 single suit.
We'll never tell anybody, Carmelita. Nobody knew about that.
Oh, nice. Skipped work to play. That's what I'm talking about. Work sucks. Poker rules. Get after it.
Let's go to OP really quick.
Yeah.
See you later, live stream.
Put it on autopilot. Tens and 4s for TPC.
Gil has a whole wrap.
Gil does have a whole wrap.
I stay here all night.
He's going to call quickly with bottom 2 or tens and 4s.
Me all night.
Tens and 4s with the queen.
Oh, and he fills up. Oh, Keith running so pure right now.
Keith can't miss tonight. This
Can't
is
miss.
this
This
is
is
his
nice.
night.
Those
This
are
is
the
him.
old cards. That's not the dealer cards.
We got a long way to go if we're going to hit that 1450 over.
Yeah, we do. I mean, these 2 are the ones to do it. They have the biggest stack. I like a smooth call right here.
Yeah, if you're Keith, you're really only losing to one hand.
Queen 10.
I say tough luck.
Queen, well, 2 hands. Queen 10 or queen.
Yeah, that's fair.
Block quads.
You just hope any other card kills out besides that one. Now you're
You
not
also
getting any
block
value.
queen 10, so you're really only kind of worried about queen in this spot.
Yeah. Safe river for TPC here.
Gil does check it over to him. He misses everything. Checks it over to Keith.
And a quick bet fold.
Looks like Keith went for a little bit of value there on the river. Couldn't get a call out of Gil.
Keith cannot miss tonight.
Keith can't miss doing a good job of value betting his river hands, getting a little bit of thin value where he can. That's huge for your bottom line, being able to correctly value bet thin in certain spots. Steve Hammond in the chat. What's
Steve,
up, my
what's
man?
up, brother? Doing all right?
Give a shout out to my guy Kirk the Cooler joining me for the first time in the booth tonight.
Appreciate you having me, Dustin. Hopefully some more nights like these.
For sure.
You got a straddle in Vietnam.
It's fun. It's nice back here.
Yeah. It's actually really cool to see like the different perspectives of being a dealer and then being a commentator.
Absolutely.
5-2 go.
I went through the same thing. I dealt the live stream for about a year, 2 years,
You know
something
how
like
to
that.
deal?
I don't
crazy
know
to think.
anymore. I don't know anymore. It's been a while. I haven't been in the box in a long time.
I remember one time I saw you and I was just like getting into the live stream and I saw you in a blue shirt. I was like, who the hell is this guy? What the heck?
Yeah, I think it's been a long. It might have been probably close to a year since I've dealt.
It's like riding a bike though. Never forget.
It's true. You just give everyone 2 cards, and then you put a bunch of cards face up in the middle.
Sometimes
and
4.
yeah, they do all the work.
And then they yell at you. That's it.
Alright, I got 5 of you.
He's 5 drinks in. Oh, did you text him?
The unit.
Said you're his
5
brother,
drinks
right?
in.
Yeah, let's get it.
I can't hear you. 6 and 7.
There we go.
There it goes. I'm trying to figure out what hit and run has, but he has a pair of 9s and is in the lead. Now he picks up a gutter to the jack for the Broadway. Too bad 3 jacks are dead already. Ricky, my boy, what up, bro? Hope you're doing all right, dude.
What's up, Ricky? Long time no see. Hope everything's good.
I just saw Ricky Thursday night, and he was playing the PLO streets as well, the 5-5 PLO.
Oh, really?
Super crusher in that game. You know Ricky and his gambling. Love to see it.
Not all at once.
Hit and Run's gonna take this 5-way pot. 130 bucks with a pair of 9s.
One pair in a
One pair,
5-way pot
nuts.
in a PLO game when the straight draw comes in on the river. Unreal. That never happens.
I was just looking at the names, and it's like TPC has to have won that one, right? Been running too good. Didn't hit his gutter on the river.
All right, we're on to the next one. Thanks for hanging out, guys. 1-2, pot limit Omaha if you're just joining us. This is a 100 min, no max game. You can come in for however much you want. It's been spicy so far. I can only anticipate more.
5, 2, go.
TPC with the ace, 2, 3, 4 single suit.
Call 3.
He's going to come in for the 5 ball. The unit with the 6, 8, 9, 10 single suit. Everyone got a little bit of some action cards here, right? I think all the 6s are dead. A lot of the 8s are out there. Hard draw here for the unit.
The unit picks up the 10 high flush draw.
Looks like he's the only one with the
Only one with
flush
the
draw.
hearts. Yeah. Checks around.
Now the unit with a flush draw and an open ender. 5, 6, 7, 8.
TPC has a whole wrap. Deuce, 3, 4, 6.
Yeah, TPC got a big hand. Any card
Too bad
between a deuce
CJ
and a
has,
7.
CJ has everything else. CJ has all the blockers for it. But looks like we're going to see 4 ways.
This is a pretty interesting PLO hand.
It is very interesting. And the hearts being on the river. The unit finally gets a hand and makes a flush.
The unit makes a flush here on the
Not a
river.
very good one, so I imagine, check back is good.
Yeah, it's not a very high flush. He's going to check it back, hope to take this one down. Fortunately, he's in position so he can take his free showdown.
It's on now.
It's on now.
Let's
My man
do it.
picked up a pot. I think that's only the second pot we've seen him scoop tonight. He scooped the second hand of the night.
First hand was boat over boat. He
Boat
had
over
the lower
boat.
one.
Yeah, that was a nasty one for the unit.
And next hand he comes back with the aces full of 5s, or 5s full of aces, one of those. And he finally scoops another one. He's 5 drinks in, make it 6, and then he'll probably win another pot.
I like it. More drinks, more fun. All right, on to the next one. King, Queen, 9, 4, no suits for CJ. This one's probably going to hit the muck. TPC with a very similar hand this time. Ace, King, 2, 3.
Are we playing high-low in this? That'd be a nut hand.
That'd be a very nut hand. Fish and chips with aces. Ace,
Ooh,
ace,
ace,
jack, 10,
with
single
diamonds.
suit. Fish and chips with a nice
Brandon
looking
with
hand.
a nice little hand too. Jack 10, 9, 7. Let's see a flop, Jacob. Put out some pain. There it is. Top 2 with the gutty for Brandon.
Yeah, nice flop here from Brandon.
Wow. Look at that hand from hit and run though.
20 bucks from Kenny Line. You only bet that 'cause
Big flop for hit and run. Aces in pretty bad shape here. Aces in third place.
Place here.
Pretty easy
TPC
fold for
out of here.
TPC.
That's not what I thought I had.
Fish and chips looks down at 2 aces.
Now Now what's Brandon gonna do here? I like a pot, and it looks like he's reaching for some chips.
Raised 140.
Big flop here for Brandon. As you can see, he's got 41% of the equity in a three-way pot. He's going to try to push these guys around a little bit.
Ollie gang saying, "Let's go, Brandon." Brandon fan in the chat. What's up, brother?
You know, it's crazy. Nobody in the hand with clubs, surprisingly.
That is very crazy. Hit and run makes the call, and it looks like aces doesn't want to give it up.
Man, fish and chips can't get rid of those aces just yet.
We're seeing a pretty big pot so far. The biggest pot of the night.
This might be one of the bigger ones. Yep, 480 in the middle, and we're only on the flop.
Flop.
Let's play a big
Real
one.
game. Don't start till the turn.
Hit and run's going to come along also. 360 goes in on the turn. Wow.
Jack. Wow.
That turn card gives Brandon and fish and chips 2 pair.
2 pair.
Hit and run in almost the same spot he was in on the flop. I'm sorry. Yeah, hit and run.
Yep.
Doesn't change much.
580.
Well, and here we go.
That's going to put Brandon all in. Hit and run's going to get out of the way. This is going to be for all of fish and chips. Chips.
They're very, yeah, I mean, they have the same hand.
They have the same hand.
8 or
Fish and
queen.
chips could pair it like PLO 4 here, right, and be good.
Yep, it's going to chop it up.
Wow, the clubs do come in. Like we said earlier, nobody in the hand with clubs. Chop it up. Both players with jacks and 10s. You can tell fish and chips just sweating that one. Yeah, he's like, how am I ever good here with this hand?
Brandon had the sick one.
Hit and run does make the correct fold. He had a big hand, but he does correctly fold it. That was kind of a wild one. We've seen 2 pretty sick ones back to back. PLO is such a wild game.
992 was the pot.
992 in the middle.
Chopping that thing up. Making Jacob work there a little bit.
About time.
Alright guys, that's gonna be my time. You guys got Trey coming back in.
All right, quick dealer change. Then we'll be back in the action. Thanks for sticking around, guys. 1-2 pot limit Omaha. 100 min, no max. We're getting after it.
You know, ever since this game's been on the live stream a couple months back, I've seen it almost every single day on the floor now.
Yeah, this game's crazy. They play this game every day, at least 1, sometimes 2 tables.
We can sometimes get 3 tables.
Yeah.
Give him the ace on the river. Or the gutty at 8 for Brandon, you know?
The 4 would have counterfeited also. He pairs the 4 on the river.
Yeah, that's true. Aces and 4s.
The 4, I think, would have been sicker.
That would have been pretty gross. I've definitely done that once or twice.
Oh, we know.
I just got the ice in the veins, you know, as Adonis likes to say.
Sure. Yeah, I can see it.
Ooh, Gil picking up aces. Rainbow blow. He's going to 3-bet it, it looks like. Oh. It's a 20. Fish and chips still not figuring it out for the card reader yet.
Yeah, do it.
One
Something
day.
to do with the way he puts the cards in the box. That's what I was trying to reiterate to them before the game started.
It is a very touchy thing, to be fair.
Yeah, if you put the cards in the box in a certain way, they don't read. And some players, they just, like, that's just the way they always put their cards in the box.
That looks like a great, wow, look at that flop.
Action
Top set
board.
for Gil. Nut flush draw for CJ. Oh, let's see it.
Nut flush draw with a almost a wrap, right?
He's just gonna, yeah, with the wrap, actually.
Nut flush draw with a
The
wrap.
whole wrap. Wow. The
Top
whole
pair.
enchilada.
And he's
He's
behind.
just gonna put it in for. Yeah, that's pretty gross, actually.
And he's behind. So sick.
So CJ's gonna put it all in for 103. Gil's gonna quickly call behind him. Surprised Gil doesn't just ship it there and repot it.
Any card between a 4 and a 10 for CJ, or a diamond that doesn't pair the board. How sick is that?
That was pretty gross. CJ has a whole wrap. Oh my. Whole thing.
Want to go 4 times? Having enough cards. Do we have to flip it up or no? So 6 call the rest. That's got to set. Top set.
Top set versus the
It says, "I
nut
just have
diamond
a
draw. Oh, the 4 does get there.
Aces are going to be good. Top set is going to be good. CJ misses a massive hand.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you're CJ. I'm not sure how you missed there, but he did.
It's PLO for you. Kevin says, yeah, he has every out in the world except that one out.
I was thinking of
Nice pot there for Gil.
That's one of those hands where you just hold it up in front of you and say, how do I miss this? And then you just muck it and rebuy it.
Yeah, no way you can't get it in there with CJ's hand. Top pair, nut flush draw,
45% equity on the flop.
3 ways.
3 ways. Can you get it in faster?
All right, you guys have been awesome. Thanks for sticking around and hanging out with us on a Friday night. Myself, my main man, Kirk the Cooler. First night in the booth.
That's it. First time. It's very enjoyable. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for talking to us.
Trying to learn the ropes.
That's it. Who knows? Hopefully, you'll see me a little bit more. Tara, that's like my second, maybe third mother. She's the one that we went down to Pensacola with and go visited.
Cool, cool,
She's
cool.
awesome.
Thanks
One
for
of my
tuning in.
favorites. Am I gonna do this on the reg? I would like to do it more often, but for now I'll just be a little fill-in. We don't have too many live stream dealers as it is, so it's a little bit hard to get on the mic. But who knows? Maybe if you guys like it enough, we can make this happen more often.
That's right.
Nobody's hands reading, huh? There it goes.
There we go. Now we got some hands. We got all the hands. Let's go.
Let's go.
I didn't even do anything. You're like, yeah, I got him now. He's messing with us. He's trying to get a light right now.
TPC in the lead here with 1 pair and a gut shot. Is that what I'm seeing?
Kevo, my boy. Hope you're doing good, brother.
Kevin Walls in the chat. What's up, man?
Little reg over here. We love it. TPC, of course, having the best hand again. Leading out with the 10-5 here.
Kevin Walls is retired reg. I don't know when the last time I saw him play poker actually was.
I get a little snap from him every now and then.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's been crushing lately. It's good to see.
Start making a little money and just retire, huh?
That's how you do it.
I
You
see
know?
how it is.
Can't end stuck.
Go
Every
go
time.
out on top.
TPC gonna pick up a nice little $100 with the 10-5. Kevin, I don't mind being the substitute teacher, you know. Everybody could get a little out of hand, but that's what makes for the best times.
Kevin says, I'm calling him out. That's right. That's my job.
I'm going to blind pot it if you guys all.
Dustin is one of the most straight up people I've ever met. He will definitely call you out if you. You
There it
ready?
is.
Well, that's what we love about him.
All right, on to the next one. Looks like the unit going to pick up the Queen 8-4 deuce single suit. He's going to open this one up, it looks like.
Oh,
Fish and Chips still
so,
struggling
yeah.
with that card reader. We got
Hit
some
and
cards for hit and run. There we go.
Queen Jack 9.
TPC in there with the King, Queen, 10 deuce double suited.
Full suity.
You think Keith will play any hand that's double suited?
Yes,
I think so too.
I think so.
I'm trying to think of a hand that was double suited that he would fold, and I can't think of one. This time he flops top pair.
Wow, you want to talk about a wrap? Look at hit and run.
Wow, look at hit and run's hand. Hit and run got 59% of the equity 5 ways.
5 ways.
Wow. And you got players leading
Fish
out
and chip
into you.
Leading into.
Man, does it get any better? What an anticlimactic turn
There it
card.
goes.
There we go.
He's king jack 6 with the spades.
Pair of sixes gonna win it for fish and
Somehow-
chips?
Wow.
Is this
somehow
real
it
life?
misses.
And also there's like, I'm trying to value that.
Wow, fish and
Fish
chips.
and Chip said ace high. He didn't realize he had a pair of sixes. That's good.
King is good.
Wow, wow.
He still thinks he has.
Hit and run says ace king is good.
I mean, ace king is good.
ace king is a winner.
It's
He's
almost
like, we're
a
we're
cooler.
chopping with ace jack. Oh wait, you have a ace king. Oh wait, you have a pair of sixes.
It's like literally your whole hand is good. All right, you win.
Wow, two big wraps, almost back to back. We've seen miss. It is 8:30. We'll take a quick look at the stats. So far, about an hour and a half into our 1-2 pot limit Omaha game. TPC up 700. My man steamrolling this game. CJ stuck
He's
5.
crushing. CJ,
Wow, look how close to even everyone else is. That's pretty crazy.
that is a crazy stat line actually.
It's also crazy that there's only one winner in the game, and it's TPC.
By a large margin.
TPC also V-pipping the highest. Got to be
77%.
something there.
Ooh, the unit moving up one.
Moving up a little bit. Okay.
Moving up in the world.
All right, cool. That's where we stand about an hour and a half into the game. We got some real hands this time. Fish and chips with ace 9, 2 8s with diamonds.
We got everybody's hand too.
Hit and run with ace king deuce deuce single suit. Let's go.
Pump it
Let's
up a
play
little
a big one. Fish and chips got 650 in front of them.
$100 in the middle already.
Yeah, let's play a big one. Wow, big flop. That flop hits everyone.
Everybody. Wow. Gil with the best of it with the bottom set. Everybody else has a lot of straights. A lot of straight draws everywhere.
Yo, bottom set with 2 4s. Strong.
Fish and chips with a nut diamond draw actually. as
Yeah,
well.
nut diamond draw for fish and chips with a pair. Never folding.
Never ever. Hit and run leading out with the ace king
Top
top.
on a very dynamic flop. Ooh, what a blank on the turn. Dr. Mize in the chat says, let's go, Brandon. Brandon been playing pretty solid so far in this 1-2
A lot of
pot limit
Brandon
Omaha game.
fans here. Ooh, the back door. Nothing.
The back door 5-8
That's it.
gets there in the 5 tray. Nobody has it. Bottom set
Bottom
going to be
set's
good.
Gonna be good.
That old comic smell says, I have no idea how this game's played. Can you give an overview? Yeah, sure. You get dealt 4 cards, and you have to play 2 in your hand. Unlike in Hold'em, where you can play 1 in your hand and the board. You have to play 2 in your hand in coordination with the board. Best 5-card hand still plays. You just have to use 2 in your hand.
Best 2 in your hand. It looks complicated because there's a lot of cards on board, but it's really a pretty simple game once you get into it.
Kevin McCormick says, turn hasn't been doing squat tonight. The turn has been very anticlimactic. The
No,
turn has
no.
been a letdown. We've
has.
seen some massive action flops, only to just land on blank turns.
Vi Texas, what's up, brother? Brandon. A lot of Brandon fans in the chat.
Dr. Mai says it's like craps. Once you learn, it's not that complicated.
Exactly it.
It's not the worst analogy, actually. That I've ever heard.
I win the call. Did you see that? I fold. You saw that, right?
How much for you to
Ace, queen, jack, 9, single suit for Brandon. He's going to open it up. TPC is going to make the call on the button. Gil's in there with the ace, king, 4, deuce. The ace, king of diamonds. Nobody with an, oh, Brandon does have a 9.
Keeping them drawing dead.
Wow.
Drawing dead.
Got a 9 and an open ender.
That's got to feel good. Just flop the world and
Yeah, that's
have
a
them drawn dead.
massive flop for Brandon's hand as the pre-flop raiser. He goes
It's
for a half
unfortunate.
pot.
Nobody has anything to continue with.
Nice flop there for Brandon. Unfortunately, he's got all the outs. He's got the open ender covered, and he has a 9. Hard for anybody to call with worse when you have all the cards locked up. You guys don't forget about our November knockout series coming your way the end of the month. 3 bounty tournaments back to back to back. We're going to live stream the final table of the 2K Haymaker, which is basically our main event. We're going to live stream that final table right here on Best Bet Live.
Well, it's going to be a good one. I'll probably be dealing it. Final tables are honestly my favorite to deal out of all these ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're very laid back, and people are normally just like, you know, they're playing for a lot of money a lot of the time.
Yeah, people are just happy to be there.
That's it.
They've already got the money locked up. All they got to do is just show up and play. Gil's going to raise it up with the 9-7 tray deuce. Trying to mix it up here. I like it. Keep them on their toes. Nobody's going to see this one coming. He's got 9% of the equity. Nobody's going to see that one coming.
And now he has 2%.
Straight flush draw for hit and run, but TPC has his out.
Brandon has top and bottom. He's going to pot it right away.
Hit and run has bottom too.
Oh,
With
hit and run
the
is
straight
gonna
and
send
flush
it.
draw. CJ in a tough spot here with the nut flush draw. 2 overs.
TPC thinking about calling here with the 9 high flush.
This is going to be
Backdoor
for all
straight.
of CJ's chips. He makes the call
Makes
with
the call.
basically only a flush draw.
Brandon let out and thinking, what is happening? What do I do here with top and bottom? Backdoor clubs.
Top and bottom for Brandon. He has 50% of the
Has
equity.
the equity, yeah.
He's got backdoor clubs. I think you just call it off here.
Yep. And
It
there
doesn't
is.
feel good, but you just call it off.
Yep.
Got to gamble a little bit in this game. He's got a big stack. It's only 268 for him to call it off. He's actually going to luck out and see that he's in the lead.
Oh, wow.
Those
looks
cards
like-
don't matter. He shows ace jack, but you have jacks and trays, my man. He's got
Looks
a
like
fade.
the turn is already out there. Turn and river are already out. We just haven't seen them quite yet. There it is. Yeah, there's
Oh,
the
wow.
ace jack.
Wow, Brandon's hand holds up. He goes from top and bottom to top 2. Manages to fade all of the spades.
All the
and
spades, all the
scoop a
straights.
big one.
There you go, Brandon fans. Hope you like that. He's eating tonight for sure.
That's right, scoops a big one.
Looks like dinner's gonna have to be on him.
I think he stacked 2 players in that hand.
CJ and hit and run.
Nice hand for Brandon. Nice pot. It's going to take a while to stack that one.
Keith being our obligatory chip runner. We like it.
Keith is the bank. TPC.
That's it.
TPB, the People's Bank.
It's a good one.
Brandon's still stacking those red chips. Nice
Gonna be a
pot.
little while.
It's rare to see the best hand on the flop hold up in Pot Limit Omaha, but it does scoop a big one. As T. Burgerville says, time to see him go on a roll. All you need is for the best hand to hold up one time in PLO.
That's it.
It's harder. It's much harder than it sounds.
Frogman, what's up, brother? Hope
Frogman
you're
in
doing
the
all right.
chat. What's happening? Got a new guy, Trey, in the box now.
Trey the lefty.
Trey, the lefty, the southpaw.
Southpaw.
Looks like Gil's going to open up the king 7-3-4 single suit one time.
He's mixing it up a lot. We like it.
Yeah, I'm for these pre-flop raises because, you know, they're going to get called in a lot of spots, and you only got to be good like 1 out of 5 times, you know. In this game, it's not very hard to have 20% equity pre-flop.
Like that, he has 30%.
Right.
I ain't got no money on that one. I mean, I'm afraid to win. I started to play the over in the game just because all the Houston games have been pretty much going over. And I figured the Braves are going to win. It's got to be right. Yeah. Their pitchers will have to pick it up.
Hit and run, holding his cards just outside of the box, so unfortunately we can't get a read on his cards.
He's going to make the call. Linda's going to come along as well with top pair. Top pair and a little gutty action to the 7.
Trying to peel a 7 one time. T-Bone Burger says Brandon Nation is here. Hit and run flopped top and middle with a lot of outs.
And the river.
Linda drills
Linda
it.
drills it.
With a
right on.
9-6 offsuit.
That's something we're talking about. T-Bone, Brandon Nation is here.
You know, it's a pretty solid bet. If you see Linda putting chips in the pot, you probably beat.
You're probably drawing very thin, if not dead.
As we saw just a few minutes ago, she had the lowest VPIP on the stream.
Wow, Gil's going to lead out. Hit and run calls, and Linda just snaps it off. That's it. Gil, you hear Gil call it out. She's going to win, and she has it locked up.
She has the nuts. Where's the raise? Where's the rest of that pot?
Yeah, where is that pot?
She has the stone cold nuts, and she comes in just for the flat. That's a penalty in a tournament. She would have got
Honest.
one-round penalty.
One round penalty. See you later.
That's only if you check the nuts.
That's fair. She did just call. I don't think she could get called by worse anyway. If she were to raise.
I'll deal them out anyway.
All right, guys, thanks for sticking around. I got my man Kirk, the cooler, in the box hanging out with me tonight.
She was trying to set the trap. Nobody beat her.
I should have just checked.
Nobody beat her. She knew what she had.
I tried to steal
First time in the booth.
Play like she didn't know.
First time with my man Dustin.
You weren't getting anybody to call.
It's been pretty fun. We get Adonis Lane back next week. You'll catch him back in the booth on.
Been
I think
enjoying his little vacation.
I think he'll be here Wednesday, Thursday night, and then you get me back on Friday.
And I'll be in the boot or in the box Wednesday and Friday.
Slinging it,
You know it.
putting the hurt on people.
Hopefully. I mean,
Unit.
never.
The unit gets out of the way. Gil's in there with the mystery cards. Looks
Ooh,
like
hand run with the aces and the hearts. He just gets it in. I think he's just going to be just over what the pot is.
Jack or Dan? I'm still here. You're not in charge.
that's really frustrating in Pot Limit Omaha when you try to pot it for all your chips and
trying
you're
to
like,
get it all
you know, you're like $15 short. You just know that, like it's just gonna go in no matter what the flop is.
I'm all in on the flop, man.
Thanks, Kevin. Kevin, appreciate y'all.
King 9 tray, set of 9s here for fish and chips. Middle set,
That's it. Get it in.
get it in. Let's do it.
Ace is drawing virtually dead here.
Ace is drawing to 2 outs basically.
2 outa, and it is not there. Fish and Chip's gonna collect it, hit and run, and have to rebuy back in.
Hit and run, just 2 big hands back to back for the whole stack, man. Now you got to go in the go for the reload chips.
From 300 to 800. Here we are. Appreciate it, Kevin. You guys are great.
Kevin's double Kevin.
The double Kevin. I actually really like live streaming games, so I guess this kind of helps out a little bit in that aspect of being able to talk to chat. And I love poker, so works out.
Win-win.
Win-win. PLO a little difficult sometimes to read, but it's very fun.
Here's the hack for all you guys watching at home. When you're watching PLO, start with the percentages and work your way backwards. It's way faster to figure out who has the best hand than trying to read every hand. All right, we got some chips on the table now. We've had a couple of reloads. We might hit that 1450 over. That's what I'm looking for. Kevin says, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. It's true, man. It's true. All right, we got Jacob back in the box. Let's go. 1-2 pot limit Omaha, no max. We got an over underline of 1450 tonight. Yet to hit it. Got close. We had a 1K pot.
Yep.
What was that big one that Brandon just scooped? It was like 800, right?
It was like 950, I think it was.
950. We got some work to do.
We do. But still early in the night.
Still early. That's right. We got about 2.5 hours left. This 1-2 pot limit Omaha game. TPC getting in there with 8755 single suit. Got a family pot and got exactly half the cards to read. Ace, Trey, 510 double suit for Brandon. Here we go. Pops a club draw. 2 pair for TPC. Top 2. Goes small. Goes 10 into 30 there. 10 into 40, I think. All right, that's going to thin the field out by 50%. TPC still with top 2. Ooh, straight draw comes in. Lots of straight draws come in.
Lots of straight draws.
The 10-6, the Jack 10, the 5-6. 3 different straights get there. Also, that's going to give Fish and Chips a better 2 pair with a gut shot to the nuts.
To the nutters.
9s and 7s.
He's going to snap it off with 7, 8, 5, 5.
Keith makes the call here. So does Gil.
And an ace is going to, 9, 7's going to win.
Ace of Diamonds doesn't change a whole lot.
Oh my God, tell me I folded the fucking best hand. Yeah, I folded the best hand. I had a straight. Yeah, yeah.
Fish and Chips winning with a lot of marginal hands here, but it's working out.
Everybody was dying to get in.
He's at 920 now.
I'm fine with a call.
Had to rebuy early on, but here we are.
He's trying to get his money in. I'm like, yo, I'm beat somewhere, man. Somewhere.
He's turned us straight.
Hey, appreciate it.
And then you fold it?
And then I folded. I paid for it.
It's weird what you're doing.
I paid for it.
Thank you.
So I knew this day was coming. I knew this day was coming. I said it for 2 weeks. And I knew I was going to be on this game.
Yeah.
Because I've been running very well. I've been running very well. And I said the minute I go on that live stream, it's done. Yeah, it's done. I knew it. There ain't no way to change it now. I already know where I'm at.
Don't read too much into it. All right, guys, straddle. 5, 2, go.
All right, on to the next one. Straddle pot, Ace, King, Trey with the single suit for the unit.
Fish and Chips going to raise it up to 20 bucks. Ace, Queen, Jack 8, Ace 8 of hearts here.
20 from the 8.
Nice. Ace, Queen, Jack 8 single suit. Okay.
3.
Looks like everybody's sharing some cards here. I saw King 755 go in the muck.
From Keith. Wild.
All right, I'm 40.
King, Jack 4. Feels like it hits everybody, right?
Seems that way. Unit coming out with the best of it so far. And with just top pair, Ace King.
Gil trying to spike a queen one time, or maybe pick up a club on the turn.
And there's a 7, gives nothing. And River pairs the board.
Wow, Kings and
check
4s with an ace, going to take it for the unit. Nice $133 pot. That escalated quickly. The unit takes that one down.
Unit wins again. You hear him.
I think
Let's
that's
go.
3.
That's 3.
I think that's 3 pots.
Thought about it.
Get this man another drink.
Thank you, appreciate that, man. What's that? You said your son's coming to get some money. So I said,
He
so I
told me
said,
put some money
Dad,
behind me. He said,
thought maybe
"Fuck
he
this
would
shit."
have claimed me as his own.
Said, no,
Big
it's
bite,
my
you
pot.
All right, I think that's 3 pots for the unit so far tonight.
15. Straddle from the 6 and then.
Doesn't matter though, as long as you end up with more than you started with.
Ooh, the unit. Blind bet in here. Looks like $20 off the rip.
Oh, I like it. We got small blind,
Let's
big
go,
blind,
unit.
straddle, blind raise from the unit. Let's get it.
Hey, he doubled up the second hand he played, and now he almost broke.
I got 15 to go.
Brandon picking up a pretty massive hand.
Folding.
He's just going to flat the 15.
Red with king, queen, 9-9. King, queen, 9 of
And Run's going
hearts.
to pot it with the mystery cards. TPC picks up aces with the single suit.
Put it into it. Pot it one time, Keith. You got to deny
Dude,
these guys equity.
Come on. Keith just likes to see the flop.
Yeah, I mean, there's some merit to that in PLO, but also you want to deny equity with hands like this, you know?
Yeah, you're inviting a lot more hands in.
Yeah, you're just going to reduce the chances that you can win the pot.
65. At all. For now. Let's see.
T. Bergville in the YouTube chat.
Man, the unit's got a pretty bad hand here. This one might need to go in the muck.
This one instant muck.
He's getting a good price, though. It's 50, what is it, 50 more to win 166? And that's going to give Brandon a good price behind him, so you can almost give him like 6-1 here.
Yeah,
It
let's
does
go.
fold. Brandon getting 3-1, going to make the call.
I'm already anticipating going.
See you flop 3 ways. My guess is Hidden Run's going to ship it in here.
I got 3.
King, queen, jack, jack. That's a big hand as well. Aces. Keith going to be in the lead here.
Yeah, that was my bad.
TPC still in the lead. Kind of a dry board here for 2 red aces. I wouldn't be too concerned about getting it in here if I was Keith in a 3-way pot.
Around. Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay. Nobody. Oh, wow. TPC's got an 8 also.
8 also. Keith. He slowed down a little bit these last 30 minutes, but looking good. 215. Jacob right on the money with the pot.
Brandon gets both players fold top pair here as Keith turns 3 of a kind with aces to boot.
It's the Keith show tonight.
Oh. Richard in the YouTube chat. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out.
Absolutely. You guys are great. Appreciate y'all.
Big hand there for TPC. Big hand, big flop, big turn, scoop a big pot.
I'm the
Easy game.
Come on.
Hey, come on, we're talking about.
I killed
We got
11.
man, we're firing off a bunch of games here. We got 2 5-5s, 2 1-2 pot limit Omahas. We have 12 2-2 games and 7 2-5s. We've got a 5-10 pot limit Omaha going. Friday night is where it's
Big
at.
O's going.
Best
2
bet
1-2 Big
Jacksonville.
O's.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's a 5-10 no limit.
Yeah.
Best bet Jacksonville is where it's at tonight.
Popping tonight, guys.
Friday night
Come
action.
Come by.
Florida
See
Georgia
myself and,
weekend.
Dustin tonight.
Yeah, Florida Georgia weekend. Halloween
Oh, yeah.
here in
This is a
Jacksonville.
massive one. And Keith with another big pocket pair. Look at this.
He's gonna get in there with the Kings one time.
It's like an
That's the
alcohol.
right answer. That's the right answer.
It's sometimes for alcohol. I just can't
That's the right answer.
And the ace magnet.
Clubs for the unit. Gonna lead right out. Top
Clubs
pair
with
and
top pair,
clubs.
you know? Nobody else has much of anything.
This one might actually get through. Hard to imagine Keith's gonna peel here with 2 kings. Sean says, quit making me jealous, buddy. This is where the action is tonight. Like we said, Florida Georgia weekend.
Always popular out here.
Big rivalry.
Massive rivalry.
I think you're thinking of Dan.
They play it in a neutral ground stadium here in Jacksonville every year. Home of the world's largest outdoor cocktail party. They call it RV City downtown.
Is that true?
Yeah, everybody coming in from out of town brings their camper, sets them up in the parking lots down there. They call it RV City.
Ooh, a lot of tailgate parties, huh?
Home of the world's largest outdoor cocktail party.
I will say, I've been here for 2 years and in Florida for just over 2 years, and every time the Florida-Georgia game, it's one of the biggest crowds I see over here at Best Bet.
It gets wild
A lot of
downtown.
committed fans for sure. I love it. I'm a
It's
huge
only-
football fan, so I totally understand.
Yeah, we're only about an hour from Gainesville, you know, and 40 minutes from Georgia. So
Makes sense.
All right, wait, hold on, guys. We're starting right here. It's about in the shadow.
Frogman says Michigan versus Michigan State going to be big tomorrow. Yeah, that's a big one.
15 from the 6.
Michigan.
Nice looking hand here for Gil. Queen 10-10-8 double suited.
Old late night.
He can make 2 straight flushes. Brandon folds to ace 6-5-5.
2 straight flushes. Your equity's way up.
Surprisingly, I might have called there with Brandon's hand.
Linda, Queen 6-4.
CJ is going to make the call.
Ooh,
TPC with.
Oh my God.
Did he go aces, kings, aces?
Aces, kings, aces. Aces with Queen Jack. Oh, suited. God dang.
Man, it doesn't. Man, it's hard to run better than Keith has run tonight. Oh, look at the unit thinking about it with ace 7, basically just ace 7 suited. Ace 7 and a little bit of a wrap.
Thinking about it.
Thinking about it.
This is the first time TPC's 3-bet all night.
I don't know how. He's had monster
He's
after
had
monster after
monsters.
monster.
I agree. But I mean, it's working.
Retake your picture as well.
I'm doing that with Linda again. She just goes away.
I didn't want you to win, I'm telling you. Well, usually it happens.
$90.
People win and then they leave.
That's what he raised.
The unit makes the call with ace 7-5 tray. CJ going to make the call with jack 7 deuce.
Oh, let's see some pain here.
This might be a spicy flop. Look, there's already
10?
375 in the
Yeah,
middle.
that's
Let's hit the
crazy.
over one
Let's hit the
time.
over. Come on. If you guys don't know, the over is 14.50. That is the line. I said over. Dustin said over.
We're going to need Gil and TPC to both smash the flop and get it all in.
I mean, there's no 10s dead, I don't think. Oh, and top set for TPC.
Gut shot,
Gut shot and hearts for Gil. Wow.
gut shot, hearts. TPC has a gut shot and top set.
CJ has hearts as well.
This is a great flop for Keith to pot it
He's
here.
going to pot it in.
This is the kind of hand where everyone has a ton of equity.
This is what we want.
Look at this top set, only about a 60% favorite here.
CJ drawing dead. The unit actually, I didn't even realize he called with the 8-7-5-3 hand.
Yeah, that one surprised me too. The ace 7-5 tray.
I love the gamble though, you know, we're here for it. TPC hitting the 1-outer.
Kevin McCormick says we're gonna play a pot now.
Let's do it.
Man, Gil, what is it? 375 to Gil.
375. Yep. Kevo, I definitely want to.
Oh, Gil makes it 1,000.
Wow. I mean, that's a massive hand. He has a huge hand. He could turn backdoor spades. Go straight.
He needs a, what does he need? A jack? No, he needs a 10. Yeah, he needs a jack.
10,
He needs
jack,
all the jacks
heart.
are gone.
10 jack heart, and jacks are dead.
There might be one jack left. Wow, TPC beats him in the pot. Look at this, 2,500 in the middle.
We
Gil
hit
got
the
it all
over.
in also. Oh, CJ just got it all. CJ was short. He got it in
CJ
with
had
a
100 bucks,
with a
yeah.
worse heart draw.
CJ drawing dead. TPC 71% favorite going into the turn.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it.
And CJ has some of Gil's hearts.
Yeah,
So,
he does. Has the jack of champ.
oh wow, that's.
Oh, Gil with the
wow.
backdoor.
The backdoor
Oh my
straight. The
God.
10-8.
Gross.
He doesn't even know.
He doesn't know. He just looked at it. Oh, yeah. Keith's about to smack Jacob.
I was focused on Queen 10 of hearts.
Wow, that's so gross. And just like that, from big winner to stuck city.
4,000 outs.
Keith's gonna be back, I'm sure. He's just gonna have to walk that up.
Oh, what a sick hand. He doesn't even know he hit it. That's the worst when you lose to the guy that doesn't even know
He's
he
just like, oh, I have a straight. Okay.
runner,
That's gross.
back up for the 10-8.
Oh, man.
Ouch, ouch,
Ouch.
ouch. Keith wants to jump off a building.
Eugene Davis hand of the night. It might be. We definitely hit the over 2,500. 1,000 more than we
$2,500
thought.
pot.
Whoa. That's gross.
I usually think about that.
Mollygangs has
shower
got to
after
take
that
a
one.
shower
Yeah.
after that one. That's how I feel too.
Kevin, same. I bet 2,500 was the over. You taught the young Padawan well.
Totally smashed the line there. Set the line at 1450 and destroyed it. 2 hours into the stream.
That's it, Jacob. If
God.
you guys don't know, Jacob loves to be called Kirk Jr., guys. That's just facts. Oh my God. A nice tip from Gil there to Jacob.
Keith
Always good to see.
Keith couldn't get his money in fast enough there.
I mean, 71% favorite on the flop.
He goes,
Turn, I didn't even see the backdoor trade.
my man goes perfect, perfect. He's drawing really, really thin to hearts. CJ had 2 of his hearts and 2 of his jacks.
Oh, God.
Drawing so thin.
He's like, I don't even need those. I'll just go backdoor, jack high straight, or queen high straight.
Backdoor gut
Or
shot.
10 I'm
That
sorry.
9 was a gut. Well, no, it gave him the open
Give him
ender.
an open ender.
Oh,
to
gross.
jack
Gave him an
or
open
a
ender the
7.
other way.
Yep.
Gross.
That's very gross. Ooh.
I actually gave him a wrap because he had queen 10 in his hand.
Queen 10. Yeah.
So I gave him a full wrap. Anything between a 6 and a king,
Yeah.
I think he scoops, right? I'm not sure. I'd have to see the hands again, but it was pretty close. Oh,
10,
either way.
10, 8. No, I think it was just open ended or double gutty.
Double gutty.
Yeah, double gutty.
Gross.
Man.
Keith's going to have to take a little walk and cool off after that one. I feel you, buddy.
That's so gross too, because he just has hand after hand after hand, and then one hand shatters it. Top set, man. Yeah, he had queen 10, 10, 8. Double suited. All right, let's get on to the next one. That was an exciting one.
It's tough in that spot. You get it in against the
Just
only
gotta
guy
get
that
it
can
in the
stack
end.
you.
That's it.
Keith
Yeah.
has everyone else at the table covered, gets it in, loses to the only guy that can stack you.
That's just, yeah. Never wants to flop the nuts in PLO. Well, you know. True and not true.
Hit and run takes this one down with 2 kings.
Oh, hit and run moves cease, actually. So it looks like Linda's out.
That hand was so gross that Linda had to leave also.
She wasn't even involved
said,
in it.
"No,
CJ
thanks.
was involved in it.
I'm
She
not
went dead.
emotionally prepared for this. I'm going to leave also.
Buy him a drink.
Eugene says, never want to flop the nuts in PLO. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit earlier. Still got to play 2 more streets, man. Equities can change. Swingy, swingy game.
Starts on the turn, as Dustin said earlier. Oh, man. What a gross one.
Yeah, there's like 25 people. They already called one person's coming over. We're still trying to see what Keith's.
So it looks like they're trying to fill up the table.
Yeah, that one stung. That one was a little hard to watch.
Fold 2.
I feel for my man Keith.
No strat.
Gill up to 2,700. Massive.
Oh, that works good. Yeah, I was looking it up. For some reason, I'm like,
Me and you, sir.
oh, wait.
Alright.
$10 from 6, call 7, call 8, fold 9, call in the.
Fish and chips here with the queen, queen, 5 deuce.
Y'all done, Keith? Alright. Have a good night, man. Be safe. Moving there.
Keith is gone. Our TPC boy is out of here.
Oh, man. That's
Stunning
tough.
too hard.
Reaction over there.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. They're on the list. You gotta find them straight in the room.
Looking at 25 from the.
Unit's going to peel one time.
Gonna need a queen here.
Going to need a queen, but
Or ace king, I guess.
yeah, you can hit an ace or a king. Ooh, picks up some diamonds. Diamonds are going to be no good.
Diamonds, yeah.
Just one. No, just one. We already got one.
Fish and chips with a very small bet here, and it gets through.
Wow, Fish and Chips leads out with the overpair. It gets the fold out of the unit, takes down the pot.
They're still having a lot of trouble with you guys having your cards out. So please do this every time, guys. Please watch.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate
Once
it.
you get your 4 cards, just bend it out like that. It should be good. Like 1 or 2 times, it should be good.
I've been doing them once, but they still.
Yeah, just fan it. As long as we get a good fan on it, and then you're fine.
Johnny Pham laying down the law. Listen, guys, this is how it works. Picking up a new guy. This guy played a couple nights ago. I forgot his name.
He crushed it at the 5-5 and came over, and he was the one that loved the gamble. He started the bomb pot before the end of the night, and then he was just giving action left and right, so we like to see him.
If you like to gamble, this is your game.
I think his name is Tommy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that sounds right. I think he played in the 2-2 game the other night.
Yeah, 2-2 straight. He came in with, I think, 3 racks of green and asked if anybody wanted drinks.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's a good way to start the game.
Wednesday. Yeah, that was on Wednesday. So maybe he does the same thing here. Who knows?
I like it.
It looks like he's about to go to a golf tournament, though. Let's do it.
Kevin McCormick says, gamble, gamble, let's go.
Gamble.
Seeing a lot of it tonight. That was a big hand there for Gil. Got it in with queen, 10, 10, 8.
Queen 10, 10, 8, double suited. Had the heart draw, had the backdoor spades, ended up with the backdoor straight.
So Alex came in for about 14.
Well, Dustin, last time you said it went from 1,500, 2,500, 4K. What's the line now?
Let's go,
Let's see how much Tommy buys in for first, and then we can discuss from there.
He straddled.
Because it looks like Brandon and Gil have all the chips right now.
Raised 15 in the 8, fold 9.
well, as we can see, like Gil's not afraid to gamble, so it looks like those chips are pretty live.
We love that.
Big
He's
flop
been
here
opening
for
up a
fish and
lot
chips.
of marginal hands, but it's been working out, I guess.
Yeah, big cards here for fish and chips. King, queen, jack, 10. No suits, but still a
beautiful
good-looking hand.
And it's even beautiful when you get a whole wrap.
25 from 6.
Yeah, very nice flop here for fish and chips hand.
Gil's going to give him some action with a gutty to a straight.
Check 4.
Wow.
7-3 ends up being the winner of this hand somehow.
Runner, 2 pair for the Stones for hit and run.
With a good seat change.
I was trying to get something better than that.
Kevin McCormick with a good point says he was he had 2 10s to block the nut straight draw.
Going up against top set, though, can never feel very good about it.
Yeah, that's fair. The 2 10s have a lot of removal properties.
You gotta redo the picture. Yeah, I know. Change seats again. You gonna change seats again right now? Tell me right now. Tell me right now. Yes or no, CJ? My man, you want the big line or you?
All right, guys, while these guys get all settled in, we'll take a quick look at the wins and losses after that hand. We kind of forgot at the 9 o'clock hour. We got carried away with that massive pot.
Let's see.
Gil up 1,200. Brandon up 4. Everyone else kind of hovering or close to even.
Yeah, that is kind of interesting how everybody's uneven.
You know, despite losing that big hand, I think TPC only lost about
You bought him for about 300.
300. Yeah, Gil feed pipping 82%. These numbers are going to get a little skewed as the night progresses with all these guys changing seats, unfortunately. Dan McLeodus in the chat. What's up, man?
What up, bro?
It's been a while. Shout out to you.
Favorite game to deal. Come over here. We'll make a dealer's game. Deal for us. Hit and run with a pretty big hand. Took Keith's spot, or his seat, and he picks up aces.
I don't know if that's good or bad. We
Guess
just
we'll
saw
see.
aces lose 1,200.
Get cracked down to the core.
You know, when I was dealing PLO was my favorite game to deal also, just because Hold'em would just get so monotonous. At least in PLO, you felt like you had to use your brain.
Yeah, I agree. I enjoy the PLO life. A lot of people are actually scared to deal the PLO, believe it or not. But it is it's a fun game. All right, the unit shoving all in with the top 2. Looks like King 10. Brandon with a pretty big hand here. He has a wrap as well. Queen Jack 9, any ace, any 8. Everything.
Nope, we're not putting love strong action. He said
Backdoor
5.
clubs for Brandon as well. You can see a little pot, 376 in the middle. Run it out.
I saw a guy yesterday in stream. He bet 300. Guy shoved on for like 330, and then the guy folded.
Yeah, Brandon's got a big hand here. Oh, wow. He has Jack
He has
9.
a straight. That's it.
Jack 9 for the straight, gets the check mark. The unit's going to have to go for the reload chips.
Brandon scoops another one.
By Texas says, Brandon loves poker, loves the Astros. He's here while the Astros are playing in the World Series.
Seems like it's a good trip wherever he's from.
I feel
Out
your
of town,
pain,
I'm
man.
assuming.
I'm here while my Braves are in the World Series also.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting over here with a Tatis fan, you know, Padres.
All right, looks like the unit going for the reload.
Gonna walk off the alcohol a little bit.
New guy Tommy looks like he's coming in for a pile around 600 almost.
I didn't know we were playing a tournament.
Like to see that.
Yeah,
Like Kirk said earlier, I think he likes to gamble, so I'm sure all that money's live. Let's go.
we love it.
He had nothing to live for.
That's why we're all here, right? For the gamble. We're here for Max Payne.
Max Payne only. It's the only way to live.
The unit with the Queen 10-7 trade, double suited in the muck. 8764 for fish and chips. He's in there.
It's either a straddle or the bring-in is 5 anyway. So it's, the bring-in's going to be.
All right, Tommy came in for a pile. Brandon's got a pile. Gil's got a pile. I'm going to set the new line at 2750.
2750.
That's pretty. I think that's strong and reasonable.
That's a good one. What do you guys think in the chat? Over, under, 2750.
2750, new line. Take your pick your
3K.
side.
Ooh, Kevin says 3K.
I'm going to take the under.
You taking the over on your 27?
Yeah, I think it'll be over
Like around
27, under
28, 29?
3K.
For
Yeah.
second, for
Yep.
sure.
Yep. Yep.
So it's going to be $8, essentially what we're doing here.
We haven't seen this in a while. A little 3-bet. Small 3-bet, but still 3-bet.
Small 3-bet out of Gil with the Queen, Jack, Jack 9, double suited. I like
Pretty
this hand.
hand. Pretty looking hand.
And he's got all the chips, so you want to build big
Why not?
pots.
Hit and run with the Kings. Look at that C4, man. I'm telling you.
C4 King King 9-5 makes the call. Oh, just flops top set. Wow.
Spades with for Gil though. 44% with spades against
Fish
top
and
set.
chips with the open ender almost drawing dead. That's so sick.
That is gross.
Well, if he hits his 10, Queen Jack wins, right? If he hits his, he can only hit a 5. Is that right?
So he checks. Gil's gonna bet, and both players are gonna call. Oh, it looks like Hinrun's gonna pot it. Okay.
Well, actually, sorry.
I think fish and chips can only hit a non-spade 5.
Yeah.
Can't hit a 10. It would give Gil
10 gets the higher
a
straight.
straight. Can't hit a spade.
Here's a small blocker.
Man, big flop for Gil. Flops middle pair and a flush draw and a straight draw. Looks like
Gil
all
says
his,
repot.
looks like all his 10s are live, and he repots it.
Gil's repotting it. And you know that fish and chips is drawing very thin, if not dead.
Hit and run doesn't have any chips, so he's going to get it in here with top set. I think that's what Gil wanted to do.
See, what is it? It's not a 3K pot.
Kevin McCormick says, yeah,
It's $1,000 pot. Okay.
non-spade 5 is the only hand he can hit.
Kings are gonna win. Kings are good. Gil can be beat. Okay.
Yeah, you got the blankets you could get.
3 deuce? Wow. I wish I could have fucking used this one too. That was nice.
In run with a huge
I know, I would.
top set, dodging all the outs, all the spades, all the 10s. It's a good hand. Thanks for joining us, guys. It's been a fun night. I really do enjoy this so far. Kirk Jr. got that skill.
Alright, guys, that was going to be my time. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. He's got Trey coming up. Good luck, everybody.
My hand is simple.
He's getting a black one.
I mean, but there again, it didn't get there. So
Since everybody else has a nickname, man, we do it for people who's on the stream often. You know, if Brandon's here more often, we might have something. Well, I'm sure we could come up with a little something. Is he from Texas? Is that it, or where is he from? Do you know?
Word on the street is you're tight.
B-Dog. We do like that. We still need a nickname for a new dealer here, Trey. He's been a live stream dealer for just under a month now. Been helping out for just over a month, but yeah. Hi, Shauna. What's up, Shauna? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming and visiting. Brandon Ho, aka PLHO. Must run the games down there, huh? Brandon's been playing very well, seems like. I mean, he hasn't lost much. He has a pile in front of him. We'll see how we do at the end of the night. Shauna. I miss you, Shauna. You're the best. Shauna, I just want to say I'm in love with Buttercup. If you guys don't know Buttercup, adorable little puppers. All right, let's get into some action, guys. It looks like Hit and Run gonna have a massive hand. Ace, King, Queen, Jack, single suited. Looks like everybody's sharing the same cards though. A lot of big cards. I would imagine it's a small flop. Look at that, good guess. Wow, Tommy with a huge hand. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice little wrap. A lot of straights there. Cletus says, Shauna, whenever you're done with the OP, come through tonight. Got a 6-way action. The unit's going to lead out with the Ace King 9-6. Picks up trips on the turn. And it looks like he's just going to scoop it. Everybody's going to fold to him. And the unit wins another one. Let's go. Up to 400 bucks. I'd like to see that. Tonight's the night to come and play. There's 13 2-2s, 8 2-5s tonight. A couple 1-2 PLOs, 3 5-5 PLOs. A lot of games tonight here at Best Bet Jacks. If you guys aren't here, you should be here.
I thought about it a little bit. I was double suited. 3, 4, 5, 6. I came over here to throw some money.
All right, for those of you guys who didn't tune in earlier, we're doing a 1-2-5, so it's a straddle of 5. And to make it easier on the dealer and the game itself, we made it an opening bet of 15. Yeah, Cletus, a lot of Georgia players for the Georgia versus Florida game. It's always popping here. Like I was saying earlier, every year, this is like the biggest time. All right, let's see a hand. Hit and Run having the lead with King, King, Queen 3. Very low board. Gil opts to lead out here with bottom pair. Unit's gonna call quickly behind with the open ender. Little 8-9 action. King Jack. King of clubs blocker. Wow. And Hit and Run folds his kings. Very surprising. It goes check, check on the turn, and the unit's gonna pick up kings and 8s. And he's gonna lead out. Like he knows Gil has absolutely nothing here. Great bet out of him, and he's going to ship another one. Ship him that $300 pot. Yeah, it should be open to 20. I think we agreed to make it 15 because the very first stream that we've tried here, the 1-2 PLO, we agreed to 15. But you're correct, it should be 20. I gotta check out that RV park you guys were talking about earlier. I'm still fairly new to Florida, but seems like a good time. Ooh, looks like CJ forgot to straddle, so Tommy's just gonna raise it up. Straddle for him. Unit's gonna open it up on the button. All right, let's see flop 5 ways. Jack, King 3, rainbow flop. Looks like Brandon with the best of it with just middle pair. Oh, backing it up a little bit. Back. There we go. Now we see all the hands. All right. So it looks like Brandon's going to take the lead with the middle 2, Jack 8. A lot of straight draws out here. Nice little 10. Gil has it all blocked though. And Gil also has the heart draw. Ooh, the heart on the river giving Gil the lead.
Seeing some sick ones tonight.
Seeing some
Heart
gross
draw
ones.
gets there.
Looks like check, bet, and a fold. Gil's gonna get it through. Yeah, I definitely gotta go see it. I've actually never heard of it until you guys brought it up, so I'm excited. I'm sure that stuff gets wild.
Yeah, it gets pretty nuts down there. I don't know what they did last year because of pandemic stuff, but every time I've ever been down there, it's wild. They get started early too. They start getting after like 8, 9 in the morning, sometimes earlier. All right, we're on to the next one. Got my man Trey in the box, the lefty. We're going to pick up a new player there in that 1 seat. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Thanks for tuning in. 1-2 pot limit Omaha. Hit and run. Queens. Queen 6-4 single suit. Gil right next door. Jack 10-4 single suit. The unit gets rid of the ace queen 9-8 of diamonds.
I'll do that after the flop.
Fish and Chip's going to call the button. Brandon gets out of the way. CJ's in there. Tommy's in there. Let's go 5 ways to the flop. Ace, deuce, 8, 2 clubs. Looks like Tommy flops a pair and a club draw. Possibly the only club draw in the field. All clubs for Fish and Chips. The ace, king, 9, 5, all spades. Interesting hand. He's going to lead right out here. Top pair. Top. This is probably going to get through most of the field. Tommy, the only player I see possibly calling in this spot. Middle pair and a flush draw. He does make the call. King of hearts on the turn. Now Fish and Chips has top 2. Tommy got to fade the king of clubs now. Tommy has to get there without rivering the king of clubs. Jack on the turn. Top 2 still good here for Fish and Chips in position. If Tommy checks, he might just take his free showdown here, turn his cards over, pick up $126 in the middle. Yep, that's exactly what happens. Going to take the free check back on the river. Scoop a nice little pot. Picking up a new player here in the 1 seat. I've seen this guy. I can't remember his name. Trying to get in this 1-2 pot limit Omaha. No max action. Those of you guys that don't know, we're on a 15-minute delay out of Best Bet Jacksonville. Got myself and Kirk the Cooler in the booth tonight. Calling the action. It's been fun. We're about little over 2 hours into the stream. Best Bet Jacksonville lit up tonight. Florida-Georgia weekend. We got 13 2-2 games, 7 2-5 games. 2 1-2 PLO games, not including this one. 2 Big O games. We've got a 5-10 no limit, 2 5-5 PLOs. This place is bananas. All right, we're on to the next one. Ace, ace, 7-5, double suited for Tommy. That's a nice looking hand to look down at pre-flop. Gonna come in for the 5 here. King 9, 6-6 for fish and chips. Gonna make the call, and Brandon's gonna walk right into it. Ace, jack, 5-5, double suited. Gonna open for 20. Wonder if Tommy's trying to set up the re-raise here. It looks like that's exactly what's happening. Tommy's gonna blast it. Looks like he's gonna make it 105 to go here. I like this play out of Tommy. Usually when players see this, they'll fold a lot of hands. You can usually either scoop a lot of dead money or greatly reduce the field and not go into a big multi-way pot with a hand like ace-ace. That's exactly what happens. Tommy picks up all the dead money, scoops it.
Is that my boy Manny, seat 1?
That's his name. I think that is Manny.
He's one of my favorite players to deal with too.
That's awesome.
He's a very cool guy, very fun to talk to. I've mixed it up with him at OP a couple times actually.
Looks like he's going to jump in this 1-2 PLO game for about 400, a little over 4.
He'll make it spicy.
Let's
He's
go.
a very good PLO player. Let's do it.
That's his name.
Pineapple game.
I knew I'd seen him around. Couldn't think of his name.
Emmanuel.
Looks like Gil's going to make his way back to the game.
Crazy pineapple game. Oh, that sounds amazing. It was probably like 3 or 4 months ago where we had a 25-50 PLO game up top, and then the game ended up breaking 3-handed. And they're like, "Yo, do you guys know how to play? Do you know how to deal pineapple?" And then we're like, "Yeah, let's do it." And then that was a great game that lasted like 3 or 4 hours after. Very fun. All right, let's see a little hand. Brandon's gonna pot it up with the ace king 8-5, ace 5 suited.
I like it.
I'm telling you, look at the seat 4, man. Seat 4, aces, kings, all night.
You know, if Keith would have just stayed in that seat,
He would have made his money back.
he would have got his money back. He would have at least got his
100%.
buy-in back.
For sure. And with how like aggressive he is, I know he doesn't raise a ton, but he calls a ton of hands. He definitely would have made more than enough back.
That seat has been on fire since we started the stream. Oh, wow, look at this flop.
Wow, 7, 8, 10.
Action flop. Everybody got a little piece of it here.
Little piece of it, yep.
Got some 2 pairs, a lot of open-enders, some gut
The
shots.
unit flopped it. 9-6er.
Ooh, 9-6 ball for the unit.
Big lick, as we like to call it.
The unit checked it also.
Wow. Fish and Chip's going to lead out with the little open ender in top 2.
Top 2 with the open-ender. I don't hate it.
Gil had 6, 6, 7. He had all the 6s blocked.
I think the unit thinks since it's a rainbow flop, it's fine to check it.
Check call. I don't hate it. Be a little bit passive. That's okay. Who's DC tonight? You got Johnny. That's why I'm in the booth tonight. Took over his spot. Quick check and a quick bet out of Fish and Chips, who takes the lead.
That jack actually gives Fish and Chips a better hand. If the unit's going to check his hand in that spot, I think he should check raise. You don't want to see a card like this peel off.
Yep. They're chopping it as of now. But he's just going to flat it. And he's just checking in the dark. Hearts pop off, which seems like a check. Chop it up.
Chop it up. Both players turn the straight. Fish and Chips got really lucky on the turn there. Like I said, I like the check raise out of the unit there on the flop. You don't want to give away free cards in PLO. That's a recipe for disaster. Anybody that's played enough PLO knows.
Is there a way that we can get waitress here?
I asked him.
Yeah, I
you
just yell at them right now.
I asked him a minute ago, trust me.
I'm on strike.
They said they'll come and Gil puts his card in the box.
All right.
Damn it, man, come on. I know. I was earlier, they were calling me.
All right, guys, thanks for sticking around. If you're just joining us, you got me, Dustin, Shacklock, and Kirk the Cooler. First time in the booth, playing 1-2 pot limit Omaha, 100 men, no max, Friday night action, best bet live.
Seen some pretty good pots so far.
Seen some big pots, seen some wild hands, seen some splashy action. That's what it's all about.
We eclipsed the $2,500 pot. We said originally $1,750.
I think we set the original line at $1,450.
$1,450. You're right.
Should have gone way
$1,450.
bigger. The
And then
two big
now
stacks
it's
got in the clash.
$2,750. That's right.
Yeah, the current over/under $2,750.
Let us know what you think.
Let's blast it. Let's double it.
All right, we got an immediately open from the unit, and then a quick call behind. Fish and chips.
Tommy there with Jack 9-6, Jack 6 of clubs. Good with the King Queen 4 single suit.
Bet it.
I like it.
Like it. $90.
Bump it up. Gonna punish him a little bit.
The unit's gonna open fold. Ace 9 deuce deuce.
Kind of an interesting hand to open an early position for the unit.
We've seen that he likes to open up hands just because. I don't know if it's the alcohol or the way he likes to play, you know?
Hit and run, not a very good hand here. The King 7-5-5
Not
single
at all.
suit.
Tommy could make a justifiable call. Don't love it.
Tommy's hand out of position is definitely not a great hand,
Don't
but
love
the
it.
crazy thing about PLO is even with a bad hand, you still
Never
have equity.
Yeah. Never
As long as
thought
your
about
hand
it.
has some
He's gonna see it
properties,
flop.
whether they're suited, connectiveness, or pairs, you have equity in PLO. And Tommy's hand has 3, all 3 categories.
And you
Suited,
just gotta smash it. Oh my god. Jack high flop. You gotta feel good if you're Gil. Gutty do a 10. Ooh,
it's going to be
diamond
easy for
on the-
Gil to get out of the way now.
Yeah. Diamond on the turn. Only really has a 10, and that's just gonna fill him up. Tommy just.
Tommy has all the full houses.
And he calls it. Wow.
2 boats, but not the biggest.
Gil quickly calls that with queens.
You know, that's one strategy in PLO that you can't really implement in no limit because you could bet whatever you want in no limit. But in PLO, checking back marginal hands actually keeps the pot small, so it makes it cheaper for you to bluff catch. So when you have a marginal hand like Gil's hand, when you check flop, check turn, bluff catching on the river is not the worst because, you know, you've kept the pot small.
The ace turn. That's why I didn't bet.
All right, we're on to the next one.
If that's what I put him in.
You said straddle this time.
Okay, whatever.
Ace 10, 7 deuce, double suit for Brandon, coming in for the 5.
The 7 deuce is why he's playing it. You know?
King, Queen 6 for hit and run.
Seat 4. How many kings and aces has it been tonight? Wow, everybody just limps in. And
Yeah,
he
it
hits
says,
top set.
Cletus says, do
Nobody-
we need dealers tonight? I don't know. Probably, man.
Probably.
Call. Who knows?
More than likely. Yeah, there's boards and boards and boards.
King, Queen 6 flops top set.
Backdoor heart draw.
Looks like
Nobody
he's
has
gonna
anything.
go. He's gonna go pot here. It looks like.
Only way Gil can win is with the 10, and he just relentlessly mucks it.
Gil trying to sting him one time. Turn the nuts.
Gianni is the DC. Gianni's running the show tonight.
I think we're about to get a shift here at 10 o'clock, so that should alleviate some of these lists.
If you saw the hand I did lose,
Should get a shift here in the next 15 minutes or so.
hate winning
I
money.
hate winning money.
Why am I
Look at this, I'm trying to give it away and y'all won't take it.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us in the chat. You guys keep it interesting for us as well.
Definitely keep us entertained.
Keep us on our
We
toes.
appreciate you guys chatting back with us.
New guy Manny with a real hand.
Aces,
Ace.
3-3.
Yeah, ace, 3-3, single suit.
CJ with a pretty big hand. Jack 10-9-7.
I like CJ's hand.
Tommy ace queen 5-4. Looks to join in on the fun.
I don't think Tommy's going to fold his hand. Ace, queen, 5-4 with a suit.
All the aces are dead. No
All
set for you,
the
Manny. Well, top
aces
set.
are dead.
No top set.
No top set.
Can see like a little like 3-4-5.
I think all of his trays are live. I haven't seen anybody with a tray in their hand yet. Trays might be live. Let's go.
3-4-5 flop. That'd be spicy.
That would be sick.
There's the 3 and a 5.
Almost.
Diamonds too. Whew.
Wow, man, he does flop bottom set.
Does. No top set, but bottom set's cool.
CJ's got the 10-7 of diamonds in his hand.
Always entertain, Frogman, always. If not, we make it.
That's right.
Deuce 4. Wow, hit and run, open-ended. Little does he know his ace is dead. A little bit is better than nothing. That is straight facts, Steve.
Somebody just ripped it all in. I heard it.
I heard it.
Somebody said all in,
Fish
right?
and chips. The man without the cards.
The man with the mystery cards just
There
ripped
it
it.
is. Queen 9-9. Oh, he didn't rip it.
Oh, I thought I heard him say all in.
I thought I heard it as well. Queen 9-9-5 with the queen high flush draw. He's gonna lead out. Now, if you're in Manny's spot, you're kind of in a weird spot. I don't think you're ever folding here. How does somebody ever have king 5, king 3, right? You have all the threes blocked.
Worried about 5-5 maybe.
5-5, yeah.
5-5 is
And he folds the
oh
winner.
no,
Wow.
no.
Oh,
Manny,
Manny, not like that.
You can't come to the stream and fold hands like that in front of the people, man.
Manny.
Did he show?
Show it.
Oh, I don't think he showed it.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, there we go. Got a cocktail waitress for these guys.
There we go.
Get them lit up. Let's go.
Take chicken fingers and french fries and Mountain Dew
Straddle and dime. It's been a while.
Wow, what a weird hand there for Manny. Gets out of the way. Hard to give somebody like king 5, king tray, king. You block all the king tray. Pocket 5's the only hand you're really worried about, and I think I just take my equity in that spot. Yuck. Did not like that fold. Did not expect it out of Manny.
Yeah, I didn't expect it either. That was a pretty big pot as well.
King, queen, 5-5 here for Gil on the button. Looks like a family pot, and everybody's cards read. Let's go.
Let's go. Deuce, deuce 4. Who's got quads? Nobody has a deuce? Wow.
Pocket queen's in the lead somehow for
Kinda
Tommy.
crazy. Yeah. A lot of diamonds though.
Gil's got king, queen of diamonds.
diamonds. Unit has jack 7 of diamonds, drawing stone cold dead.
Brandon's got 3 of the diamonds locked up. A lot of the diamonds already out there. It's gonna be hard to peel a diamond.
Gil's gonna lead out.
Gil
Looks
just-
like Gil snaps. Wow, takes it down.
Wow, Gil leads out there
Pocket 5s must be good here, huh?
with the pocket 5s and the flush draw. Just takes it down instantly.
It's always good to have info like that, David. Can't directly watch the stream, but we can't exactly stop you from getting text about it.
Yeah, that's gross. Gross spot for him to fold, especially when he blocks so many of the hands. You're
Blocks
really
every
just
hand.
only sweating 5-5 and, you know, maybe the random king 5. But like I said, I think I just take my equity there.
I agree. And it was close to like a $500 pot, right? 350 behind.
Yeah, it was a big pot.
Yeah, maybe even more. Might be close to 600.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Gotta love PLO though, you know.
PLO, what a sick game. That's why we're here. We're here for the action. Ace 5-5, Ace 5-2-3, double suited for Gil.
6-6-4-4 for the Brandon.
Oh,
Double
nice.
suited.
Nice, nice.
I was tired being the only guy raising.
Gil literally has all of his straight flush blockers.
While you were gone, Dustin, some of the chat, they were saying that Brandon needs a nickname since everybody else has a nickname on stream. But I said he has to be on the stream more often so we can, you know?
Yeah,
It's only
this is
right.
the first time I've ever seen him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You don't get a nickname on your first time.
Picks up spades, though.
Brandon flops spades. Ace, queen, tray for Manny.
I couldn't flop bottom set this time.
Wow, Brandon just turns it,
turns
drills
it.
it for a 93% favorite.
He might just check call, if anything. Take his 6-high flush.
Yeah, he can bank that 7 of spades one time. What is the unit doing? The unit getting after it with 2 pair, 8s and 5s.
Wow, Brandon folds? What's happening?
What is,
Everybody folds? What?
what is going on?
What's happening tonight? Not even tonight, just lost a couple hands. Unit chips another one.
Maybe Brandon didn't want to call a big turn bet and then have to call off a big river.
River, sure.
He was still alive to his straight flush, though. Could have peeled that 7 of spades one time. Thanks for sticking around, guys. We're about 2.5 hours in. Got about 90 more minutes of 1-2 pot limit Omaha, no max. Coming at you live from Best Bet Jacksonville. Myself and Kirk the Cooler, live from the booth.
That's it. Busy Friday night here.
Florida, Georgia, weekend eve.
Hey, Dustin, can you just look at C4 again? Just tell me what he has.
C4 with aces for about the 15th time tonight.
And he only has 800 in front of him. Where's everything else? Aces doesn't hold up very well in PLO.
Aces doesn't hold up very well in that seat, apparently.
Apparently.
We saw my man Keith lose a massive one with aces.
A very gross one. See a flop, 4 ways, 5-7 deuce, rainbow. Aces in the lead.
Aces way in the lead. Got almost half the equity in a 4-way pot. That's a good feeling. That's all you can hope for in PLO.
That's it. Brandon might peel off here for a little gutty.
Brandon does have a
Oh,
gut
he
shot
has
to
a
the
double
6.
gutty. 3 or 6.
Oh, that's true. All right, now equities have
Backdoor
flattened out a
equities.
little bit, and Hit and Run has 50% of the equity 3
Not a
ways.
very good turn. For anybody, really.
Nobody likes that turn, but it actually is good for Hit and Run.
And run. Taking it down easily.
That's like the worst feeling ever in PLO is just seeing the board pair. It's just like instant terror.
You guys want to go bump up?
They're trying to work a bomb pot.
So if y'all do it, you want to still do it like.
I like it. I'm here for it. I'm here for the gamble.
Is correct. Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, I thought we were doing stacks. No.
Kevin McCormick heard that.
15, so 15.
Go with it, TJ.
Yeah, drinking too much beer like we do. Gets that going.
If everybody agrees, I do it
Yeah.
after 5. Action stars after 5. So it's $15 bump. I blind raise, he blind calls, and so forth.
Looks like these guys are trying to work out the terms of the deal.
Remember when I said Tommy came in on Wednesday? Asked for a bomb pot? Got it going.
The bomb pot negotiator.
Let's go.
I like it. Somebody's got to do it.
Somebody does.
Somebody's got to bear the brunt of that load.
The game's not in the muck, but you know, we could always see it get better.
Go Braves. Looks like the Braves scored a run. That's what I'm talking about.
I didn't insist. I was just asking. Because everyone has to agree. I said no.
All right, looks like these guys are throwing 15 each pre, and then play a flop, turn, and a river. King Jack 10-7 for Hit and Run. Somehow he doesn't have aces.
aces out there. Hearts, some straight draws,
Believe it or not, we got a family
a little bit of everything there.
Open ender with hearts for fish and chips.
3 people, if I'm not mistaken, has heart draws.
3 heart draws. Fish and chips has an open ender to
Best of it.
go with it.
Oh, you don't check it right. We got a bet of 55.
Fish and Chips is going to lead out with the, well, it looks like the nut flush draw. Nobody has the ace of hearts.
Fish and chips didn't know the action was on him because the unit picked up his cards to hold him in front of his face. Classic.
It is funny to see that.
Classic move.
Double bomb pop boards would be fun to see, but our machine can't quite handle that. I'm sure there's a way we can program that in. The unit with the queen high flush draw
That's why I had to double check it.
also has an open ender. Wow, actually big hand. Bad turn. Fish and Chips going to continue for a very small bet.
That's going to
30
get Brandon
to
nut.
280.
That's going to get Brandon nut diamond or nut clubs to
Nut
go with the
clubs,
open ender.
Yeah,
Big
That's-
flop or big turn card for Brandon.
that's 40 into 280. Ew.
A 7 would be a sick one.
Rip it in there, unit. Just rip it in there.
Yes, sir.
The paired board not slowing anybody down in this bomb pot. There's 405 in the middle. The unit checks dark. The Jack Niner
Jack
gets
nine
there
gets
for
there.
fish and chips. Been barreling the whole way.
I didn't even see that he had the bigger straight. Wow.
Yeah,
He's
he's
gonna-
been barreling the whole way. Brandon trying to figure out how he misses everything there.
Once again, missing a lot of outs. The unit has queen? No straights. Yeah, he just has queens and deuces. Trying to talk himself into a call. I guess it's 100 to win 500, right?
Man, fish and chips going for ultimate value there on the paired board. I wonder if he's setting. I don't know if he's going in for value or if he's setting himself up to fold if somebody like rips it.
Rips
you know?
it in. I mean,
On
I
the
love
paired-
a rip here. It's
the paired
it's a
board.
bomb pot. It's like, how do you not have a deuce 8 here, deuce 10? Imagine the Hollywood rip.
Like your taste in music, bro.
Started the clock.
The unit trying to figure out if he has a straight or not. I think
Scrolling was like,
he's like, I know I don't have a flush. I don't think I have a full house, but I might have a straight.
Like, how did I miss everything?
How did I miss?
Counting on his hand. 7, 8, 9, 10, deuce.
He's getting such a good price. It's 100 to win 5. He's only got to be right less than 20% of the time. Man, the fish and chips gonna show him. Look at that pot.
Who brought up the palm pot?
We cannot do double bomb.
Let's get him.
Tommy's idea for the bomb pot works out pretty well for fish and chips. He scoops a big one.
Fish and chips up to 1,500.
Wow, wow.
Had a rebuy early on, and here he is crushing the game.
We could hit that over if him and Gil get into a big one. That's what happened earlier. That's how we smashed the first over, Keith and TPC.
Or Brandon and Gil. Brandon has a lot of chips. in front
Yeah,
of him.
Brandon and Gil could play a big one for the over.
Looks like Tommy has 1,000. I mean, there's a lot of way we could get there.
I still have ways to win the hand.
David in the Facebook chat says, normally I'm a Hold'em guy. Is the goal of this game to make the best hand and then fold? We've seen that a couple times. The goal of this game is to build a really big pot and then try to make a hand.
That's it. Just pray to the poker gods.
Yeah, build a pot, make a hand. That's the goal of Pot Limit Omaha.
Get it in good, and you lose. That's it.
What's that? Who, me? Shit.
All right, we got 4 players to the flop. Everyone has some mildly coordinated cards.
9 jack looks good again. Too bad nobody has it. Top 2 for fish and chips. Can't be stopped right now. He's gonna ride this heater and bet.
Nope.
Let's pot it for 20.
She definitely did.
Oh, she did. I apologize. She did. My bad.
30 from
The jack, nobody's got the jack 9.
Nobody's got jack 9.
King jack looking pretty strong here for hit and run.
I just looked at it. I'm trying to hold 3 conversations.
King jack. Backdoor hearts.
8. Call 1, fold 3. Call 4.
There it is, the backdoor hearts.
Backdoor hearts starting to stack up.
And queen 10 is gonna be the winner, it looks like. Check. Fish and chips. Doesn't care. Gonna go for value here. 25 bucks.
Like that? Yeah. Like me. Damn.
Queens and 10s.
I go from this open-ended to the flush draw.
Man,
Lose it all.
hit and run misses everything. Somehow. Ace, a 9, a heart. Any of it gets there for my man. He picks up a nice one.
As much as I know you want to keep them, I need the cards back as well.
You guys have been awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you're just joining, we're playing 1-2 pot limit Omaha. 100 min, no max. Florida, Georgia, Eve. Things getting wild here in Jacksonville, Florida. Big influx of college football fans into the city, leaking over into the poker room. Got a lot of games, a lot of PLO games, a lot of Hold'em games. It's going to be a big weekend.
I said, no, she ain't been. He said, yeah. I was like, yeah, you're actually good. Actually,
Great time to spin up some chips.
I've been so long in, I never forgot.
Get in
Great
with
time
it.
to spin up some chips is right. 4-4 deuce deuce for the unit. He's going to open it up. I'm not sure if this was a blind raise or not. He's been doing that on and off here tonight. I'm here for it.
We like it. Flopping 2 sets. He deserves it. Oh, looks like deuce and a 4 are gone. Never mind. Ooh, Gil with the aces. Ace 10-7. No suit.
Flopping 2 sets is a pretty good move. We don't see that one very much. Every once in a while we see it on the stream. And he's been pretty quiet tonight after folding that full house.
He has been. Oh, and the unit's going to call along with the 4-4 deuce.
All
Never
right.
going to see it coming.
We got it heads up now. Bad flop for the unit's hand.
Terrible. See you later, hand.
Gil could go for a small bet here.
He elects to and he gets it through.
Looks like he goes 75 into 100, goes 2/3 or 3/4. Takes it down. Makes it look easy. Gil's been making it look easy all night ever since he stacked TPC. Runner, backup, open-ender.
Crushing it.
That was one of the grosser hands that I've seen on the stream in a long time.
He's definitely a gross one.
But, I mean, that's PLO.
That is PLO.
Pretty standard for pot limit Omaha.
It's a game we love and hate so much.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Appreciate you asking.
All right, let's see this. Is that the first time Fish and Chips has folded pre?
Oh, man, it's got to be. Manny with 3 jacks in the muck. Jack, 9. Hit and run with the last jack. He's going to limp in there.
Oh, Brandon.
Wow, just flops a full house.
This is the second time where Brandon has them drawing dead on the flop.
Praying somebody can catch up with diamonds, but it doesn't look like anybody has them.
Nobody has a diamond. Depends what the unit got.
Oh, Brandon's got a 5 also. It makes it really hard for anybody to have a hand.
Yeah.
Now he's going to lead, try to get value from diamonds. Unfortunately, the unit might have diamonds.
The unit, it seems like it does.
The unit, you know, it's rare, but the unit could also have the case 8. He's not going to look him up. Brandon basically flopping the nuts there. Blocking aces and quad 8s. But it does happen in PLO.
You cannot straddle.
A lot of different combination of the hands for sure.
No, it would still
Yeah,
be-
PLO is wild.
It would be the
It's a lot of fun to watch, though.
It is. The variance is just so swingy. It's insane. Gotta definitely have the bankroll for it to back it up, though.
Yeah, you definitely need a bigger bankroll in Pot Limit Omaha than you do in No Limit, I would say. Only because the variance is thicker. But there's kind of the thing that we talked about earlier. It depends on your buy-in strategy. You know, you could buy in small and try to spin it up.
Blind raise of 8.
Blind raise, let's go. I like it. Spice it up, put it on them.
The action in there. Tommy's making it easier on the dealer's life, making it 15. A lot easier than $8 7 ways.
Has he already raised it? It was like too late. I was doing it because of the 8.
Ooh, fish and chips coming over the top for a little bit. Makes it a little min $35, it looks like. CJ all in. Mystery cards.
CJ getting his last $76 in the middle. We got almost a $200 pot brewing. Let's go.
Tommy with a light call.
Show me these cards. What are we doing?
I'm thinking Tommy is gonna win.
Tommy
Oh,
has the
there's
best hand.
aces.
Oh, aces for fish and chips.
Oh wow, huge hand for Gil.
Oh,
Double
wow.
suited, Queen Jack 10-9. Beautiful hand. Nobody repots it after that? Oh, he did. Okay, that makes sense. Gil did. Fish and chips doesn't repop it after. Kings for CJ.
Wow, 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 wow. Whose hand do you like the best?
I like Gil's hand a lot.
Gil's
Double
hand.
suited. All
It's
the
the kind of
brothers.
hand that we saw Gil sting the TPC with
Yeah, it is.
for a mountain of chips.
A lot of all his ace king queens are dead though. Not dead, but gone.
We need Gil and Tommy to get it all in. Oh, fish and chips. We could hit the over this hand.
We can.
What did we say? 2750?
2750.
We could hit the over here.
Richard says, good luck all in. Let's see CJ. Little does he know he's behind aces.
Making Jacob work for it tonight. Do all the side pot action.
He's
Looks
a good
like
dealer. He's got it.
Yeah, looks like he nails it.
And like I said, Gil's hand is just insanely good.
Wow, he's got a double gutter with 2 pair.
Double gutty, top 2. Looking good. Fish and chips can't get his hand in faster. Wow.
Oh, fish and chips. We might hit the over. Let's go. 896. Going to the turn.
Called 275. Wow. What does Tommy have here? Tommy can't call. Tommy's out of there.
Wow, nice fold by Tommy.
Chips it. Wow. We hit the over. 33.
The 3 doesn't change anything.
Jack, Queen Jack, good. Gil hits the top 2.
How does top 2 win that pot?
Top 2's so good.
CJ has kings.
Gil can't lose. What a god.
Tommy says he would have
Tommy
chopped.
said
He
chop.
folded
has
Queen Jack.
3-4.
Oh,
Ooh, Jacob putting on the heat tonight.
that's 2 big ones. Jacob hit the over both times.
Good job, Jacob. We're proud of you.
Man, man, man. Jacob
Sorry
just
to Fish and Chips and CJ, but
Jacob just crushing souls tonight in the box.
somebody's got to take my spot for a little bit.
Nasty one. Nasty, nasty.
Just blink, blink, and it's good.
Blank, blank for a pile.
Just a $3,300 pot.
Fish and chips. I'm sorry, Gil had about half the deck going to the turn.
did.
He wins with any 8. He wins with any 6, right? He wins with any king, any queen, any 9, any jack.
Yeah, about 20.
He had the best hand. He didn't have to improve.
Yeah, he was chilling. He just hoped a 7 didn't turn.
Yeah, a 7 is really the only, or like running 4-4 or something is like the only cards he loses to.
Oh, so close.
Man, Gil just piling up chips. It's 10:01. Let's take a look at the stats so far. After that one, let's take a look.
Big winner.
Gil up 2,300.
On a 1-2 PLO night, guys. 1-2.
This isn't even accounting for hit and runs. Oh, I'm sorry. Fish and chips is rebuy.
Yeah.
Man, gross one. VPIP. Tommy VPIP in the highest because he's the newest player. This is a great game when the lowest player at the table is VPIPing almost 50%. You're in a pretty good game.
Hard to complain about that one.
Man, what a sick one. Frogman says, told you the over.
He did say over 3K.
Yeah, nailed it. Man, I'm bad at this game.
Kevin was correct with his over 3K.
If I ever open a book, you guys should all book with me.
He missed a $3,300 hand. Aces, kings, queen, jack, 10-9, double suited. That's it. They broke the 3K, Kevin.
For a pile of chips.
And guess who won it? Mr. Gill himself. Knocked out TPC, knocked out 2 players that hand. Oh, gross. Jacob feeling good tonight. Gotta stop using the bathroom. Sometimes when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, I don't know if I recommend that strategy.
Hit and run, 10-10-9-9. It says aces and kings don't work. Let me pick up these two pocket pairs.
That seat has been on fire all night.
If you write a book, I will read it and do the opposite. Good call, Frogman.
We got some multi-way action here. It looks like Manny's going to get in there with the jack 8, 3, 4.
CJ's all in again. Let's see a pot. Wow, we might break it again.
We
New
could.
line, guys, new line.
This hand has the potential to do some damage.
Jack 8, 4, 3.
My beer is flat as hell by now.
Somehow hit and run makes a set.
Wow.
The case 10.
Nobody with hearts, somehow.
Hit and run just has it all.
It's just like this. I want a big hand.
Yeah, CJ playing all in pre-PLO.
That's it. All in or fold, right?
All in or fold, I guess. I guess that's a strategy.
He's drawing very, very, very thin. Club, backdoor clubs. Oh, got there.
Wow, CJ for bigger
Oh,
clubs.
and hit and run had clubs too.
Hit
Oh
and run
my
had
God.
clubs. CJ catches runner clubs for the worst hand, not even the best hand.
Okay, that seat is running bad. Maybe it's a good thing Keith took off. Just flop top set. Have your opponent drawing, or I'm sorry, middle set. Have your opponent drawing the 5%. Backdoors into clubs. Oh, having 2 clubs in his hand as well.
Sick one. Sick one. CJ trying to play all in PLO.
And it's good.
Ken McCormick says, and he hits it. I love PLO. This is a wild game.
Almost tastes like y'all gave me just this one. No, there's 1-2 in the back.
Oh, yeah, there's another one, too.
Coach, come on, don't you know? They said no fish allowed. They said no fish allowed.
Jacob, funny dealer.
I wasn't complaining,
Roasting
but I'm saying
coach.
that tastes bad.
Now I'm going to call you for this.
We've seen some wild stuff tonight, guys. It's been fun. Thanks for hanging out. We got about an hour left in our 1-2 pot limit Omaha
Been a very fun stream. Very entertaining.
uncapped cash game.
Kevin, I love PLO. Yep. I do as well. Unfortunately, sometimes makes you want to throw up a lot.
Swingy game. Swingy
That's for
game.
sure. Good to see CJ finally take down a pot. It's probably been all in 4 or 5 times tonight. maybe more.
A lot of dealers love PLO. That's a very common theme.
It is.
They like to be in the action.
I'm one of those dealers. I love the PLO swings. We got
8865 for my man Tommy. This is a pretty good looking hand.
Manny's gonna 3-bet it.
Ooh, I saw the ace queen 6 deuce out there for Gil with 3,700 in
Gil's
front
in
of
it.
him.
You know Gil's in.
Just let me know what
9978 for the
9987, I like
unit.
that.
This is one of the better hands I've seen him with.
Manny 3-bets it, and it's a quick call by Tommy. Wow.
Manny 3-bets the mystery cards to 125, trying to put it on him.
You have Gil's cards, correct? You have Gil's cards? I got what I got. I got
All right, we're going.
players.
We're going with it. Wow, Kevin McCormick got him.
Got him.
Wow, well, this is about the most boring flop we could hope for with all these hands. 6 deuce with the club draw. Man, I thought we were going to see
Manny's
some
gonna pot
action.
it.
I guess all these guys
He
are
might.
sharing cards.
Yeah. Well, Manny's gonna pot it. Let's see what we have behind.
I feel like Manny has to have like king, king. Maybe flops top set. Looks like
Maybe-
all the
maybe
jacks
jack,
are unblocked.
Yeah, maybe like jack, jack, ace, queen, ace, king, something like that.
The unit thinking about looking, making a little loose call here from the button. Manny fires for 200 right into the field.
That's it. He's like, I ain't folding bottom set like that. And he's gonna take it down.
Unit with a gut shot and a pair gets out of the way. Nice play out of Manny. Not sure what he had, but he played it like he had a monster. Sometimes that's all you got to do. It's tough out of position. Just fire a big bet into the field. You guys don't forget about our November knockout series coming your way at the end of the month. 3 big bounty tournaments. We got a 300, a 600, and a 2K. We'll stream the final table of the 2K right here on Best Bet Live. And our 9th annual Turkey Bowl right here at Best Bet Jacksonville. $200 buy-in, usually gets around 150 players. It's a great tournament. It's a big hit every year. Looks like Tommy's going to come in with the 9-9-8-4. Hit and run with king, queen, 6-6, single suit. Gil's in there with the ace, queen, 9-7 double suit. That's a good looking hand. The unit's in there. Fish and chips, ace, queen. Everybody's sharing cards here. Everyone has some variation of an ace and a queen in their hand. Manny with 3 kings and a jack, just going to call, try to make some sort of a straight. His king's probably no good. 7-7 trade, 2 diamonds. Gil does flop 3 sevens. Fish and chips with the nut flush draw. CJ's got 3 of his diamonds in his hand. Fish and chips going to lead right out with the nut flush draw here. This is fine, but when you go to a flop this many ways, you're 100% going to run into a 7. Anxious to see what Gil does here with 3 sevens. I feel like you just have to call, try to pair one of your other cards. Oh, Gil goes for the raise here. Goes for the check raise. Oh, the unit has a 7 also. I didn't even see it. Oh, wow. The unit has a much worse 7. I didn't even realize the unit had a 7. All 7s are dead. Diamonds on the turn for fish and chips. That gives him 60% of the equity in a 3-way pot. This is a wild hand here. Neither player can fold because they can both make a full house on the river. The unit, though, getting really short.
He was struggling there.
These guys are both going to need to make a full house.
Because one of them fell on the rail right there. Oh, okay.
This is a sick one, already 560 in the middle. And the 4 gets there for the unit, makes the full house. He's just going to rip it. I don't know if you're Fish and Chips. Fish and Chips can't fold the nut flush. Gil's going to correctly get out of the way. He's going to see the 7-4 for the full house. There's 900 in the middle. Ship it over to the unit. About time my man wins a big one. Been coming so close, been making a couple of big hands, but never quite getting the big double up. This time he does it. Man, going up against 2 other opponents on a paired board. If you're not up against a full house, you're probably going to run into one by the river. Tough spot to have the nut flush for my man Fish and Chips. Ouch. Yeah, a lot of hands that you lose to. A ton of hands that you lose to. Yeah, with that nut flush, says he can't go anywhere. PLO, what a sick game, guys. What a sick, sick game. The unit been waiting all night for a big hand. Finally gets one, gets the double up. Scoops a $900 pot. He's back in the game. Now stacks are getting deep. We could definitely play another 3K pot. CJ got king 10, 5-5, double suited. Tommy's in there with ace 9, 8, 7, no suits. Fish and Chips going to try to get the rest of his chips in, going to open up the very next pot. He's going to get called in all spots. The unit's in there with the ace, king, queen, 4. 155 in the middle pre. Bottom set for CJ. Middle 2 for Tommy with a straight draw. Man, everyone got a piece of this. Overcards for hit and run. Over pair. Nut clubs for the unit, and we still can't see Fish and Chips' hand. The unit's going to call with the flush draw, getting an amazing price here. Wow, we got another action flop. Wow, set of 9s now for hit and run. That card's going to give him 50% of the equity. Man, set of 9s good on a very, very dynamic board.
75.
Hit and run going to play it cool, just flat. Tommy has 3 pair. Tommy has 4 pair. Probably feel like he has everything blocked. It's hard for him to lose, but all the straights get there. Any 7-10, 8-10, 8-6, 5-6, 9-6, 9-10, ace-10. No, ace-10 doesn't beat him. Tommy decides just to try to rep it here, I think, but unfortunately, hit and run not ready to fold top set on the turn. Very wet board. Come on, CJ, you know that hand's no good. That hand is barely ever good in Hold'em. That hand's never good in PLO.
What do we got? I got 4 pair. You got 4 pair.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible to have 4 pair. Unfortunately, it's a loser. Very, very wet board.
How does the 9 show up?
How does the 9 show up is a good question.
And I'm thinking I'm in there blocking it, you know? And you had it.
Alright guys, that is going to be my time. We're going to have Trey coming back and taking over.
4 pair for Tommy, no good. Ends up in the muck. Somehow top set on the turn is good for hit and run. Takes down a $555 pot. Got to be a good feeling when you get a hand to hold up. Especially in this sick game.
You know, getting counterfeit a lot. I hear 3 pair, never good. 4 pair, never heard that, never good. But it looks like it.
I was talking to somebody on the recently about pot limit Omaha and how when you flop 3 pair, it's really bad because you have all your own outs.
So hard to improve on that.
I was talking to somebody else about PLO, and he said one of the worst hands, you never want to flop, like it's bad to flop a straight in PLO because it's a hand that can't improve. PLO is all about a game of turns and rivers, flopping a straight.
3 pair to Pai Gal.
Shauna in the
agree,
chat.
Shauna.
What's up, Shauna? Hope everything's good your way.
3 pair. Let's take 5 aces to Pai Gal.
If we see 5 aces in this game, we're going to have a real problem.
Trey, Jacob.
Man, I know Jim. I don't think Jim would. It had to be fun. I mean, it tasted just like dish bread.
Oh, bro.
Ace, King, Queen, 7
Pretty
for
big
CJ.
hand for him.
Yeah, pretty good
Tommy
looking
doesn't
hand.
have much to go with that, though. Check, check. Oh. I was very confused. I thought they were the only 2 in the hand, but it seems like it's a bomb pot. That makes sense.
It's a big flop for Ace, King, Queen, 7.
Massive one. Gil's going to lead out. 10-6. He has the gutty to the 7 of clubs for the straight flush.
He's also got all the chips, though. He's going to push everybody around,
Of course.
punish them a little
As
bit.
he should.
I'm here
CJ.
for it.
Do you like a pot from CJ here, or just a flat? His top pair, he has the nut flush draw. His everything.
Yeah, with CJ's stack, I think we, well, there's some merit to keeping him in.
Yeah.
I definitely like a value bet here.
You don't like Gil hanging himself here? Check and then betting? Shauna, yeah, I taught Jacob well. It's my child, even though he's a little older than me.
He's got the first, second,
Does
and
check
third
check on the river? Wow, I guess it does pair on the river, but CJ had 120 behind. Oh man.
Imagine what he thinks you're calling.
Yeah, CJ definitely should have gotten it all in there at some point in the hand with his stack.
Like, what the hell?
Definitely about, that's why I said pair the river. You can't bet. And then a 7 of clubs comes and he's betting.
You could have bet. You could have maybe got him.
You bet.
Oh, if I can, you guys
he
you
doesn't
gotta have enough left. You gotta call. I got you.
Where is it?
CJ going to pick up a big one here in the 1-2 PLO streets.
CJ runs very good in bomb pots. I don't know if you remember, Dustin, the very first PLO stream, they decided to do a $100 bomb pot, and CJ ended up walking away the winner of that one.
I don't remember that.
I don't exactly remember the hand. I think he picked up kings, if I remember correctly, but Jacob was feeling it. Fun to think about. Fun to remember.
I don't remember that one.
I remember too much.
I have a hard time believing that CJ put in 100 blind. That's
Everybody had to convince him.
That's why I'm questioning the
That's
validity
fair.
of the story.
Everybody had to convince him, and he's just like, he was up piles, though, to be fair. And he's just like, okay, fine.
Yeah, that's the reason I'm questioning this. I have a hard time seeing him putting in 100 blind. He just checked the river with the nut flush when he had $120 back. That guy doesn't put in $100 without seeing his cards.
It is hard to believe, actually.
Ace 8-6-6 double suited for Manny, looking strong. CJ with 3-3 deuce deuce, and he's gonna fold. Look, he won't even put in $15 with that hand. All right, here we go. 4 players. Gil with a big hand. Ace 4-8-5. Wow,
Manny,
open-ended
the
straight
open-ended
flush
straight
for
flush.
Manny.
Ooh.
What a monster flop for his
Spicy,
hand.
spicy. Let's continue a little bit. Oh, he's just going to value bet people in.
He goes 55.
Oh, he's on
This is kind of a
$60.
weird spot for him because you want to push people out, but you also want to keep people in for when you make your hand, you know? It's kind of a tough spot in PLO.
It is unfortunate.
And he's got a big old stack of chips now. Got 1,400 in front of him. Almost 15.
Ever since we brought up the set of threes, that's it.
He said, I'll show you guys.
I told you, he's a monster at PLO.
Just look at the most interesting man in the world.
According to
And click image on Google and tell me it's not his dad or his cousin.
All right, we got Trey, the southpaw, back in the box. As I said, he fumbles a card. These cards are a little difficult to manipulate. They're bigger than normal cards. They're heavier. It's like shuffling a stack of credit cards.
They are. I will say, out on the floor with regular cards, I could get probably 22 to 24 hands down. With these ones, 16 to 18.
Yeah, these cards are a little thicker. They have to be hand shuffled. They don't fit in the shuffle.
If they get any speck of dirt or water on them, they are impossible to deal with. They just get stuck, and that's why you see sometimes we just grab onto the deck and we're like, get off the card. Unit unhappy with the fold, wants to get in there and gamble a little bit.
Gamble a little bit.
Gamble.
I like Brandon's hand, 7-6, 6-5.
I do like that. Suited, one suit.
Although Gil has a bunch of 7s in his hand with an 8.
Is all his outs.
You might see an action flop. A lot of these guys sharing cards.
He's stealing from the bottom of the deck.
Gil picks
Nut
up.
diamonds for Gil.
Diamonds.
Yep. And a gut shot to the
Gutty.
straight.
Yep.
It's okay, man. We're just human.
Trey a little nervous since he brought it up. Commentator curse, huh?
Yeah. Jinxed him.
Just kidding. He's all right. Ace King. Ace King takes the lead here. Got Broadway.
Got Broadway with the
With
nut
the clubs.
with the nut flush redraw.
Brandon has the clubs as well. This could be a pretty decent sized pot here.
Brandon has 0 equity in the hand. He's smart enough. He might be able to get away from it.
Gil quickly calls behind.
Shauna says middle cards are strong in PLO. It's kind of like suited connectors and Hold'em. They have good implied odds. And the good thing about them is they're really easy to fold if you know, when you totally whiff the flop. It's easy to fold some of those middle cards. Also kind of like in Hold'em. They have big implied odds when you can get there.
Those little rundown hands, they're like the 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
The 4, 5, 6, 7. They have, yeah, like Dustin says, a lot of implied odds. But if you don't hit it, you're kind of looking not great.
You do have to be a little more cognizant in PLO of reverse implied odds, especially with hands like that.
You have to realize your value sometimes. Hard to do.
Yeah, sometimes you get there with those type of hands and you end up stuck in a spot
You're like, what do I have?
and you lose. But multi-way, especially pre-flop, those hands tend to have more equity than the pot odds that they're facing, if that makes sense.
You know how much it costs to run these lights? They don't have that kind of money. Yeah. Take it from the coffee.
It's really hard to get priced out of a PLO hand pre-flop.
$7 jack.
And he's going to open up the action. Ace, Queen, 10, 3, double suited.
You paid how much for dishwater?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was dishwater. I don't know where. I couldn't even describe the taste, man. I'm telling you. It was bad.
I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, it's easy to get stuck with hands like that, Shauna. But you gotta have some discipline sometimes to fold it. Always fun to see. Gets you in a lot of trouble. All right, flop Ace King 5, Rainbow Bridge. Manny top pair in a gutter.
They're trying to decide what it is.
Manny's going to lead right out into the field with the Ace, Queen.
Somebody tasted
10
it, I
tray.
realized it is
Looks
that
like
bad.
he's gonna take it down.
Oh, wow. Gets basically through the exact same hand from Fish and Chips and scoops that pot. Nice one.
Dishwater on the rock.
Dishwater on the rock.
Position pays in this game for sure.
Bring me a Crown and Coke.
Position pays in all games, but especially in PLO.
Yeah, PLO, there's a huge.
If you can find the bluffs in PLO, play them in position well with the blockers. That's kind of the trick.
They put it through the analyzer.
I
All right, we're on to the next one. Trey, the southpaw in the box. Shout out to these guys for keeping track of these pots. Every time I've heard a player say pot so far, the dealers have been spot on with it. It's not an easy thing to do to try to run the game, keep track of the pot, keep track of the players.
We got some of the best dealers.
Yeah, shout out to these guys.
Killing the game.
What a hand for Manny here. Ace, king, 3-4 double suited.
I like it.
That's a high-low hand.
He's been, yeah, it is. He's been opening up a lot. Let's see if somebody tries and get spicy at him.
Gil doesn't have the worst hand here with the ace 10, 7, 6 single suit.
Not at all. Brandon trying to peel off a little set.
Brandon, I think, just getting priced in here.
That's the first time I've ever seen a break back, ever. Anywhere I've been, ever.
7s and 6s for Gil. Open ender for Brandon. That was exactly the kind of flop he was looking for.
That's everything we're looking for. Too bad all the 8s and 5s are not there.
Top for Manny. Going to lead right out into the field for, I guess, about half pot here.
When you get to be my age, you start really thinking about things like, oh, God.
He's going to call quickly. Manny's and Gil. 3 ways.
Nobody has clubs. Jack peels off one time. That's going to give Gil a gut shot, though, with the queen.
Gut shot in bottom 2. He's pretty okay.
Wow, goes down running
Manny's
clubs.
gonna somehow pick up king 3.
Manny makes 2 pair on the river, and it's good somehow.
Manny says thank you.
Is he just going to try to get the showdown here?
That's it.
King 3 somehow got there, is what they say.
Exactly what he said.
He won big. It was so bad, I don't know if you know the show Cheers. I don't know how old you are. Cheers? You were on Cheaters? No, but when Norm walked in there, Norm, when I walked in the strip club, oh, God. One night I went in there, it was like a Tuesday night, it was a dead night. I walked in and every stripper come to my table. There was like 6 other dudes in there, and they were going, y'all got to go back to sit with him, you know, like, hey,
That's a great story.
It's very common.
That's when you know you go too much.
Friday night, things getting weird here at Best Bet Jacksonville, Florida, Georgia weekend. Wow, I just took a look at the board. We still have 1 million games. Let's go. Shit, we just opened another 5-5 pot limit Omaha. We got a 5-10 Hold'em game going.
We had 2 of them earlier.
2 5-10 Hold'ems?
Down. Yeah. Looks like the other one just went down. But nonetheless,
We got 14 2-2 games.
insane. 7 2-5 games. 3 5-5 PLOs. PLO's been popping lately.
That's right.
All right. Hit and run gonna open up the games. The hand with queen, queen, jack, jack. What pocket pair hasn't C4 had?
Man, queen, queen, jack,
Queens
jack.
are dead. Queen, queen, 6-6. It's the battle of the
Oh, wow.
battle of the pocket pairs.
This is pretty sick.
Here we go.
Ace, ace, king with 2 diamonds.
I'm gonna tell you, Manny and Hit and Run do not like that board.
Somehow nobody has an ace.
Gil in lead with king 5. I'm sorry, the unit's in the lead. King 9.
He's got kings and
King
deuces.
deuces. Oh,
He's in there with 2 pair.
2 part. Gil's gonna lead. Any 3, 4, 5 for straight for Gil. Backdoor hearts. Everybody's still.
Wow, hit and run makes the call there.
Does.
Trying to spike the gut shot. Unfortunately, with his hand, you only have the non-diamond 10 that you're looking for. 3 outs. Wow. The unit gets the check mark with the king 9-4 deuce.
Whoever bets wins.
Man, probably the worst hand pre-flop. The king 3-4-5 is pretty bad. It's very close.
Checks around. The unit's gonna take it down. King 9, way good.
Somehow. How is that hand good?
We've seen marginal hands win all night. Kind of weird.
Yeah, we've just seen these guys like under realizing their equity and their draws and stuff. That's what keeps happening. PLO's a wild game. That many cards heading out pre-flop.
Yeah, 1 pair should not win there.
All right, it's 10:30. Let's take a quick look at the stats. We got about 45 minutes left in tonight's 1-2 stream. So far,
Thanks for joining us, guys. It's been a blast.
My man Gil up 1,200. Fish and Chips stuck 1,200. Everyone else floating around the middle.
Gil's lost 1,000 since the last time, though.
Nobody substantially getting punished in tonight's stream, besides maybe TPC, who already hit the rail. Tommy's been in the game for a while now. VPip in 85, and Brandon at 44. That's when you know you got a good game, like we said last time. Let's go.
Things you love to see, that.
Yeah, when you sit down at the table, the worst, the tightest guy is VPip in 45%. Let's go.
I went home and looked at the manual. I was like, yeah, did I miss her when I was in school? Because I mean, and I went and looked back and said, oh, now I know why. She got better with age, is all I'm going to say.
It's like, remember Anna Nicole Smith?
Yeah.
She was not a good-looking girl when she was younger.
No, she was.
Looks like we're going to have a multi-way lipper here. Fish and Chips in there. Oh, Brendan's going to open it up. Here we go.
Open it up.
Ace, Queen, Jack 7 with a suit.
He's like, I'll show you my 45% VPip. That's the great thing about PLO. Just everybody calls no matter what. Just like, oh, you call, I call. Okay, that's cool. Let's see a flop 5 ways.
All right, let's go. 5 ways to the flop. Queen, 10, 7, rainbow, 2 pair for Fish and Chips.
Top 2.
Open ender here for hit and run.
It gives him the stone cold.
Brandon flops 2 pair and a gut shot to the stones also.
Oh, wow, this could be a pretty big pot.
Yeah, we might play a big one here.
Let's see it. The unit, 9-8. He's open-ended as well.
We're gonna need a 3-way all in to break 3K.
It's gonna be hard to do.
It's gonna be hard to do.
We'll see if Trey has the ice in him. A lot of good turns. A lot of bad turns.
This one is stumping the unit. My man is straight stumped. There's 450 in the middle already. Let's go.
Yeah, it's looking good. Jack is
Yeah,
nuts.
getting
Let's
too
go.
good of a price.
A little short of 100 there, but you know, it's cool. Let's see it. 5 players.
A lot of
600.
really bad cards for the unit's hand.
Yeah.
You really only want to see a 6.
6 here.
Now the diamonds come
Diamond
in.
Come back.
Nobody has diamond. Oh, yeah. Hit and run has
Hit and run
diamonds.
does, yeah. Hit and run has the, wow.
The only diamonds in the field.
He has a wrap with diamonds. Got to feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, looks like he's going to make a move. There's 650 in the middle.
And he pots it.
Going to leave himself only about 300 back.
The unit wants to gamble. See it in his eyes.
Unfortunately, now he's
Unfortunately, it's
definitely getting the wrong. He's got 4%. That's because his
some
jacks are bad.
Fish and Chips is in there. Brandon folds.
Fish and Chips is in there for his last 90. Doesn't matter. Brandon gets out of the way.
Top 2.
That would have been 3 of hearts. I would have snapped you.
Well, that's a 3 of diamonds. I got diamonds.
Nice fold from Tommy. Gets out of the way. They do have the same hand.
And Fish and Chips boats up on the river. Man, hit and run are running really bad.
Fish and Chips has that one pretty much dominated on the turn. Or I'm sorry, Hit and Run has it.
Dominated. Domination Nation.
Got the wrap and the flush draw. Somehow Fish and Chips survives with 2 pair.
$850 pot.
Ship it.
Send it.
He had multiple boats, too.
Wow. Big one. Gets pushed over to Fish and Chips. Going to help him get unstuck tonight's 1-2 PLO game. Thanks for hanging out, guys. A special guest, Kirk the Cooler. Thanks for hanging out in the booth. Glad you made it.
It's been a blast. It's been a blast. I appreciate the offer.
Yeah.
Like I said, we'll have to do it some other time for sure.
We got about another 30 minutes of Pot Limit Omaha action. You guys make sure to head over to the Best Bet Jack's website. Check out the November live stream schedule. It dropped earlier this week. Jump on that thing, get yourself in a game before it fills up. You go to the drop-down menu, hit the live stream tab, find the game, and click the request a seat button.
That easy.
And then it'll ask you to fill out an email form.
Adonis, Jacob, Trey, all the live stream. Johnny.
That's right.
It's a great time.
Hit and run, gonna open up the queen, jack, deuce. Makes it 15 to go. Gets through Fish and Chips, who's still stacking. Brandon with the ace, king, 10 deuce, double suit. Comes in for the flat. Ace 6, 6, 4.
Ace 7, 10. CJ. Brandon picks up top 2.
Oh, wow. Hit and run's going to bet with the gut
The
shot
gutty.
here.
The gutty
To
with
the king. The king would be pretty sick. It would give Brandon top 2. All right, let's go. Let's see a spicy one on the turn here, Trey.
Tommy's in there too with 9, 9, 8, 5. Club draw. Picks up a club draw. I guess he is open-ended too. Wow. Tommy has a pretty massive hand.
Big hand for Tommy for sure.
And he's going to pot tit 240. Right on the money.
Puts Brandon in a very weird spot. Not a lot of hands Brandon can make. When you don't improve on this turn, a lot of really bad rivers for your hand. Tough spot for Brandon.
What could you put him on if you were Brandon? Any open-ender, any, I guess, backdoor clubs, right?
Well, almost exactly like the hand that he
Yeah,
has.
exactly that.
But the problem with that is you have to fade,
Yeah,
even if
fade
you call
so many
here,
outs.
you have to fade so many outs, and also, you know, he can have a lot of middling aces. A lot of middling aces get there. A lot
have
of
a lot
ace
of weird
trade,
sevens.
ace 7, yeah. You know, ace 10 suited. He unblocks all the hearts. He could even have ace X of clubs, which would be huge. He could still have a worse ace, but have ace X of clubs.
Ooh, what a good river for Brandon.
Wow.
He has the stones now.
Wow.
And Tommy shoves into him. Repping the ace. I mean, you know, it has to call.
Tommy,
Has to snap it up.
oh, Brandon snap calls
Snapped
here.
it. Of
Doesn't
course, he
even
had the
think
nuts.
about it.
All kinds of outs. All kinds of outs.
Ooh, Tommy shipping it in. Bad time to do so.
Man, big pot. Tommy snap rips. Brandon snap calls.
There you go. For all you Brandon fans out there, he's been quiet the last hour or two, but he snaps a big one. Over $1,000 pot, a little 1,400, maybe even more, 1,600.
Nice pot there from my man Brandon. Gonna scoop a big one. Brandon's been quietly crushing this thing.
That he has.
Man, the river hates me. God, dang.
What sucks about this game,
Yeah, pretty bad run out for Tommy there.
you ain't officially there.
A lot of hands, a lot of cards. Tommy could have hit on that river. Somehow he bricks everything. Gonna have to go for the reload. Looks like he's coming in for 1K.
1K.
I like it. Let's go.
Do it.
Finally cleaned up some of these lists here in the room.
Yeah, they're dying down.
Get
a little
reeling
bit.
this
Still
thing
going
in,
hard,
getting it
though.
under control.
Still 13 games, 2-2 lands, 7, 2-5. Looking good.
Ace, Jack, Jack 10 for Gil. Nice hand to look down at for an open. The unit with the 9-7-7-5, single suit. Fish and Chips, I think, got to put his hand in the muck. Tommy puts in the 3-bet, trying to get unstuck in one hand, trying to get it all back with the king 10, 10, 9. Couple of diamonds.
Brandon with a pretty big hand. Ace, deuce, 3, 4.
These guys trying to play some big stack poker here at the end.
We're about it.
I'm for it. Yeah, let's go.
You know we like to gamble, especially when it's close to end time.
Sometimes I get so invested in the stream by the end of it, I feel like I'm gambling with these guys.
Right? I'm with that. Ooh, Gil. Ace, Jack, Jack, 10 as the better hand.
Oh, wow, let's go.
Check, check. Tommy's going to bet 50 and a quick call by Gil.
Wow, Gil with the snap call with just jacks in his hand.
God, the river hates me.
Tommy feeling like he can't make a hand to save him his life today. We've all been there. If you haven't been there, you haven't played enough poker.
Play some more.
Play some more. If you haven't felt like that, play until you do, and then play some more, and you'll be almost on your way to being a well-rounded player.
Unfortunately, we all got to go through that. It's a tough one for Tommy tonight. But to be fair, he was behind jacks anyways.
Take the worst downswing you can imagine, multiply it by 3, and then if you think that you can sustain that and keep playing, then you're probably ready.
Yeah, you're probably okay.
You're probably ready.
Just make sure you got the bankroll to back it.
That's right. It's a big part of it.
Fergus says, so play more poker? Exactly right.
That's right.
That's always the key.
Yeah, volume will eliminate a lot of that stuff too.
It will. You may see the swings up and down a lot, but it does even out over time, right?
It's more condensed when you put in the volume.
Wow. Where's that ace 10 at?
Right in the hands of the unit.
That's it.
Tommy's got to feel like he's blocking that hand also.
Yeah.
Tommy's hand.
No 10-9s or anything.
Tommy's hand, I don't think it's not really good enough to call a bet, but he is blocking the nut straight
Fish and chips
twice.
doesn't want to go away. Unit's gonna pot it really quick.
This chips, it's hard for him to have ace 10 also. Tommy having 2 10s, the unit having a 10, and Manny
9,
having an
10,
ace.
maybe set of queens or something weird.
Surprised Manny folded there. I would have thought he would peel one time
Peel
and try
off
to
one
pick up
time.
clubs.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, middle set. Okay, I
did I
see
not
what's
call it?
I see what's happening here. You did.
Should play this game more often. Shoot. These 10's gonna look good.
The unit
checks
checks?
it?
What are you
You
doing?
check the nuts.
Oh, you can value
Unit.
bet.
Please, bro. Oh my God.
So many hands. So many hands can call you there.
$150 right there. Easy money. Oh, unit. Yo, where's your brother at? Bro, talk to him. Texas, man. That is what we call the penalty.
Yeah, we're gonna cut him off
Yeah.
if he keeps that up.
Gonna have to pump some alcohol into his blood after that one. Oh my God. Guess he's just being nice. He's like, yeah, you know, you've had it hard enough. I got over 1,000. It's okay. I'm okay with this.
CJ, you good for 25?
Looks like they're gonna do a $25 bomb pot.
Let's go. Bump it up.
Do this thing.
Anytime you get more players to put more money in the pot, it's a good thing.
Brian, come on. What are you doing? Alrighty, guys, we got all of you. You were invested last one too, because you had to pay your small. You need to do a seat 8?
7-7-4-4 here for Gil. in the bomb pot.
You got him now? Check 4, check 6.
All right, let's see some bomb pot action.
Top 2 for the unit.
175.
This flop looks very eerily similar to the last one. I think
Looking
Jacob
for,
shuffled.
Oh, Jack 10 for CJ.
Yep, flop the Broadway.
Normally I'm a fan of slowing it down, betting a little smaller here, but in a bomb pot that goes this many ways, even the unit could call there one time.
Manny has 2 per.
The unit had top 2. The unit had ace queen.
Oh. Yeah. Like a little peel off. But after checking the nuts, you know, I don't know. CJ, I told you, he's a god at bomb pots. He won again.
Somebody just said, do you like bomb pots? Those are the only hands he plays. The only hands he plays are bomb pots. CJ's won more bomb pots in the past hour than I've won in my entire life. That's a true story.
I believe that.
And I've played a lot of poker. Like a lot of poker.
It's always nice to win them.
You know what the secret is? You got to play on stream, Dustin.
I guess, man. I've played a lot of poker. I've played a lot of bomb pots, and I've never won a single one.
We have talked a lot about poker. I believe it.
Alright, guys, bottom shadow. Call in the 6. That's 100.
The unit folding the double suited hand. I didn't expect to see that. I thought he'd be in there with that hand. Brandon with king, 3 deuce.
Queen, jack, 9. Manny bumps it up. I like it. Quick call from Tommy. Beautiful hand. Ace, 2, 3, 4. Suited. 1, 2.
Good looking
5,
hand here
6,
for
7,
Tommy.
8. Ooh, a lot of good. Little 4, 5, 6 action would be nice.
A lot of big starters. Let's go.
Alright, I got 60.
That's not it. That's not it, Jacob.
Where's all the clubs? King, deuce of clubs for Brandon. Queen 4 for Gil.
All right, might be it. Might be it. Looks okay.
We can see minimum spice here.
Well, hit and run has open-ended
Okay.
and pair. It's open-ended with a pair. We're just giving him a hard time, comic.
110 total, guys.
Unit's a funny guy. I enjoy his whenever he's on the stream. Only been on the stream twice now, I believe, but
I think both times it was PLO, wasn't it?
yeah, both times. Richard, you have a good night, brother. Thanks for hanging with us.
Yeah, man. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Run good.
We'll see you next time.
That's right.
Call that.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Hit and run bets 110. Brandon with a quick call. Mandy's in the muck. And Gil's in there.
The 8-10, if it's out there, would have got there. Nobody's got 8-10. Hit and run still trying to catch up with 8-6.
Wow.
Can't do it. Clubs get there, though.
Clubs are good.
Double
We
pair,
can see a
pairs the
little.
board.
We can see a little pop from these two.
I don't know.
like a
Pairing
little
the board, I think, is going to slow the action down quite a bit.
Yeah,
But look at Brandon, just goes 200.
I like 200.
This just looks like a value bet.
It does, but I think
Oh,
he has
wow,
to call.
he gets called by
does.
Gil. Oh, wow.
This game is nuts versus second nuts, even though it is paired board, but nut flush.
This is like the 8th nuts versus the 9th nuts.
Yeah,
Wow.
and run did have the super wrap, but he just hasn't been running very well tonight.
But Gil didn't even think about it, just put 200 in the middle there.
He's hard to bluff. He's one that'll call off everything.
Wow, looks like Gil gave back about 1,200 in this stream. I think he
Yeah,
had
he did.
3,700 at one point.
He was up like around 2,300, 2,400.
Yeah, I remember his stack. He had 3,700 in his stack.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know what he came in for, but he
Got
won
in
the
some
first
hands
big
with
pot of
Brandon.
the night.
Straddle in the 9.
Won that massive pot, three-way pot too for the 3,300.
That's true. It's true.
PLO, man. Frustrating the last hour for Gil.
Comes fast, goes even faster,
Yeah.
it feels like.
That's just the truth.
Man, he's going to open it up to 15 here. Queen, Jack, 7-6, double suited. I'm with it. hit and runs in there with the King 10 8-4 single suit. A little bit of a wild hand. Ace 6 4-4 for Gil. Gil's got the only.
The unit has a massive hand.
Yeah, he does.
Wow. He has a wrap and a diamond.
Fergus Hardy in the chat. I have not. Doesn't sound like an American.
Let's go, Brandon. I've never heard of him, no.
Unit's got 56% of the equity in the hand in a six-way
That's
pot,
six-way pot. That's
with
massive.
without a made hand. That's so sick. That's what's so sick about PLO.
It is. Manny has a open under as well, but if he hits his, he's dead. Dead in the water, as we like to say. That's a bad card for everybody. Gil loves that, though.
Man,
You can't think you're good, though, with ace-6, right?
is Gil going to get out of this hand? Is he going to fade everything? Oh,
does.
deuce on the river.
What a
3 aces
close
is
one.
somehow good. What a miracle save on the river for Gil. Gil can't wait to get to a cheap showdown here.
And he does. He's going to scoop it
Man,
with ace-6.
how does that happen?
Ooh. I think you bet you win there. Man, I mean, it's so tough to
I
do.
don't know. I think Gil probably calls. We saw him
Yeah, I
call
mean, he's
with
been
the,
calling a lot, yeah.
with the 8th nuts 2 hands ago. I think he probably calls.
You'll get some back, up to around 2,700. Not so bad.
Yeah, I mean, well, if everybody decided to still play, then we still not play. Of course, I ain't never, every time I played, we ain't never went to another table.
It's because the list is too long to go. Yeah, don't let us run it on.
All right, guys, wrapping this thing up here in the next 20 minutes or so. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Wrapping up the week, the end of our triple header. We'll be back Wednesday night. Some more cash game action for you guys. Rolling into November, like we said, hit the website, jump in the list. All right, looks like we got I don't know if these guys are doing a bomb pot or if they're just getting it in for 15. Either way, looks like everyone kind of has a hand. I could see it going either way.
Another
Queen,
bomb pot.
queen, 10, 2 spades. Let's go. Oh, CJ just flops it. This man cannot miss in a bomb pot.
I told you, man. CJ just running so good.
Can you practice bomb pots?
You might be able to. Don't bet, CJ. Don't do it.
No, don't do it,
Don't
CJ.
do it, CJ. Come on, man.
What are you going to get value from? Spade draws?
I guess
only?
you're scared of every queen. Well, you're not scared of anything. Scared of king, queen. You have them drawing dead to everything.
Fish and chips calls.
Does he have, I guess he has a queen. 9 on the turn would be a good one. For some max pain. Oh, okay, well, there it is.
That's actually not a bad card for fish and chips because it makes it less likely that CJ has queen 10. But he's still got to fade king, queen, and ace, queen. Oh, the royal gets there.
And he bleeds out.
He makes.
If CJ just calls, I'm going to freak out.
Whoa, that makes me want to throw up.
CJ. CJ. I guess he could have 9-8 of spades. Ace king of spades.
King 9 of spades.
King 9 of spades.
All right, so 3 straight
It's not
flushes
the
get
worst thing
there.
ever. That's fine. Not really, but it's fine. CJ's probably up like 500-600. He's doing all right.
The best part is fish and chips only had 200 back. He bet 200 and left himself 200,
200,
and
yeah.
CJ just flats. CJ doesn't
Oh,
go
I didn't
for it.
even realize that. Oh my god.
Fish and chips bets 200, leaves himself 200, and CJ flats.
Let me tell you, we got some of the nicest players here at Best Bet
Oh,
Jacks.
that makes me want to jump off a building.
Jesus.
If I raise you, would you call? It doesn't matter.
If I raise you, would you call?
He's like,
CJ
yeah, I had
asks.
$200 back
course.
behind, and I bet 200.
Of course.
I bet
I'm
half my
setting up
stack.
for the Insta Snap
I would
call.
have been getting 5 to 1, 6 to 1.
Oh my God.
5, call 3.
Tis
CJ.
what it is.
CJ wins his 3rd bomb pot of the night.
Call 7. Call 8, call 9. I'll take you, CJ. I got something for you. Hold 1.
All right. We're getting late into the night, guys. Only got probably another 10 to 15 minutes left. Thanks so much for joining us. Once again, you got myself, Kirk the Cooler, a.k.a. Kirk Chewy, and Dustin Shacklock. One of the best here.
I got 16.
All right, let's see you flop. 4, 6, 8 clubs.
2, 3.
It looks like the unit has top set here. Pretty big hand for him.
Pot 1, 20.
And he's going to pot it right away.
20, 7.
Queen, 7 tree. Who else are we thinking? Looks like it's just going to be easy fold all around. And the unit's going to pick it up. Nice little pot for him. Staying alive. Fergus, this stream will be update. Yeah, everything is archived on our YouTube page. Check us out. Best Bet Live on YouTube. You can see all the games, past, present, future, everything.
I heard him say that earlier. I heard him say that.
And if you want, on our website, Best Bet Jacks, you can come and sign up and get a little piece of this from other people. We stream Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, sometimes Sundays whenever there's a final table. It's always a good time. Yeah, no worries, Fergus. Thanks for hanging out, brother. It's been a very entertaining, fun night.
It's been a fun way to wrap up this week's triple header. Wow, hit and run.
Jesus, man.
This is the kind of PLO hand you want.
I mean, he's had it all night. King, Queen, Jack, beautiful. Yeah, also, Fergus, if you check out our live stream, or our website, it shows all the live streams and all the tournaments and everything we run. It's a good little gig.
Yeah, shout out Let's Go Brandon. I don't know who you are, but I hope you're out there
Legendary
crushing.
poker player. Let's go, Brandon. I've heard.
I hope you're out there crushing wherever you are.
I've done that before.
All right, here we go. 5-way action. 150 in the middle. 8-8 ace for Tommy. Smashes.
Tommy and Unit.
Both of them with an 8 in their hand.
You just missed it. Unit had 8-6-4. He had top set, and he won.
Nice. Love 08. And it says, do we stream higher games? We do. We try to mix it up and stream all stakes. So
Yeah.
we've got some bigger games coming next month. I know we've got at least one 5-10 scheduled.
Yeah, we like to accommodate to the more common players, little 2-2, 2-5s weekly. And then occasionally on Fridays, we'll have 5-10, 10-25, and then some 5-5 PLOs here and there.
Yep. We do have a 2-5 PLO next month.
Ooh, 2-5 shall be good.
I know we have some 5-10 action, but we've got big players in town. It's tough this month with the series going on. A lot of our
Yeah.
big players are out of town.
This is for sure. Oh, Tommy Rivers, the nuts for him.
Wow. Come from behind one time.
He's like, the river loves me.
Tommy's been saying all night how he can't hit a river.
Wow, Unit gets out of the way quickly with that 8.
Unit
Good
folded
fold.
an 8?
He did.
Wow, what a fold.
8-8, 7, something. And Brandon folds. Tommy come from behind, finally picks it up.
Brandon crushing this thing, like we said earlier, quietly crushing. Got over 2,300 in front. Fish and chips back in the reload wallet.
That's it. It's looking like it's nearing down to our final couple hands. Yeah, November 12th, we have a 5-10 game. It's going to be 500 men, no cap. That game always gets pretty juicy.
Yeah, a lot of times they like to throw in a third blind in that game if everyone agrees, and it turns into 5, 10, 25 real quick.
This is true. But yeah, like Dustin was saying, it's super hard to get games going like that when all our players are literally in the series.
Yeah, the guys that play those stakes can afford $10,000 buy-in tournaments, so they'll be out there playing the main for the next 15 days or so, 20 days.
Probably just move to Vegas. Ooh, Queen Jack 10-9 for CJ. He's the one that opens it up. You know he has a massive hand. Everybody has their hand.
Everybody's in action. Let's go. Equity is pretty evenly distributed if we look. That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty crazy.
That's kind of cool.
Let's see it. Oh, Brandon has the best of it going into the flop. He's 6'5".
Set of fives for Gil. Locks up 45% of the equity headed to the turn. Tommy's got the case 5 with an open ender. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hit and Run also has a 8-4 for an open ender.
Oh, wow.
10 backdoor spades. No, nobody has it. Gil's gonna lead out and try to deny them. Tommy's gonna call, and I feel like Hit and Run's gonna call, and there it is.
Wow, spades do get there. Set of fives still good for Gil.
Looks like a check around.
Probably doesn't feel like it. Yeah, Gil's gonna just try to get the showdown here. Wow, set of fives, good.
Well, when Gil does go to showdown, he wins often, it seems like. Not with very great hands, but you know, he still wins it.
Still wins, but with a no bet on the turn, pretty safe.
Yeah. Hard to think anybody has spades there.
Sean says, how was the game? Bought it for 400 and left with 1,100. That's what's up.
Let's go, Sean. Things you'd love to see.
Basically 3Xing your money.
Easy game.
Can't beat it, man. Game's been pretty wild. It's been really fun.
It's been fun. It has been a very good time.
Got my man Kirk the Cooler in the booth for the first time. Friday night debut.
That's it. Easy game. Still running strong here. A lot of games opening up here.
All right, we're on to the next one. Jacob's going to take us home. We've got a few more hands for you guys tonight. The 1-2 PLO Streets. We appreciate you guys hanging with us.
It's been an absolute blast, guys. An absolute pleasure to watch the games and commentate over it. It's been fun. Let's see. Maybe we have some sick ones in store for the last couple hands.
You know, you got to put those cards in the box, my man.
He's sobering up, you know.
King, Queen, 9, 8 double suited for Brandon.
Unit and fish and chips.
And he mucked his cards so fast, I don't think they made it to the box. CJ Lippin, Queen, Queen, Jack, Deuce, single suit.
You know, we haven't seen set over set. We see quads, though. High hand, hello. Gil. Oh, my God.
There's only 35 in the middle. You make quads in a $35 pot. 7-way limper. Ouch.
Gil leads out. What a psychopath. Why?
Hoping somebody has pocket sixes.
Which he does.
Whoa.
I didn't even see that. Oh, my God. Jacob, you sicko.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Fish and chips with the raise. Fish and chips only has 300 back.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh, what a bad beat.
just calls. 6.
I saw the K6 go in the muck. Actually, Gil has the K6.
K6, yeah.
Gil flopped quads and a full house.
Great check by Gil. And then it's just setting him for the shove. Here's an all-in bet.
Wow, he goes so small. Goes 30% pot here.
Just calls.
Unfortunately,
That might save fish and chips. Any 10 or king. Check, check. Jacob.
I think he went all in just before Jacob could get the card out. Gil called. It's hard to beat quads, you know. Even in pot limit Omaha, it's hard to beat quads.
You know what was sick is I was just about to say, let's see set over set. I haven't seen that all night.
Quads
How about
over,
quads over boat?
Quads over boat.
That's pretty gross.
That was a great turn card for Gil. And fish and chips, actually.
Yeah, it really was.
I'm surprised Lennon didn't get him. Oh, man.
Wow, that's going to give Gil the high hand also, I think. I think that might give him high hand.
I think it does. I heard it was good, but don't know. Jacob's been hooking Gil up all night.
We were just talking about how Gil gave a little bit back, and then he flops quads against a full house for a pile.
Yeah, that happened to me at 5-5 for like $1,800. I had pocket aces, and the flop was ace 9 and some shit, and then a 9 on the turn.
We got straddle in the
Pretty good feeling to flop quads.
All right, guys, give me the last 3 hands of the stream. Last 3 hands.
Last 3 hands, you
There
hear
it
it.
is.
It's gonna end on
Button
Gil.
ends on Gil. Jacob just giving him more presents.
And then
They probably do another bomb pot to end the night, right?
I hope so.
I would imagine. It's been gamble, gamble.
let's go. Appreciate it. All right, guys, straddle 5 to go. Take call. Call from fold 9. Raise to 20 from the 1.
Man, he's going to raise it up with the queen, queen, jack, deuce. Wow, what a big hand from Tommy. There's a 3-bet to 80. King, jack, 10, 10, double suited.
So my quad 10s don't count.
Jack, 9, 8, 7. This is pretty big.
Oh, yeah, I'm blind, sorry.
Just got word that quad jacks are the high hand, not quad 10s.
Gross.
Bad beat. Ooh, look how close these hands are. The equity's very close. Tommy's
Wow,
slightly
wow.
in the lead. Everybody holding each other's cards, though. I feel like 10's going to come up.
80. 80. You made, oh, him, he made it 20. You get 20 back. You only called the 5. I was just putting this back to double check everything. I'll give you 5 back if you want 5 back, but
Fergus with a good point. So it's not about whether you win or lose. It's about how many bad beat stories you get to tell.
Absolutely.
You're not wrong.
I've only heard, like, you know, a bad beat story 7 times a night, probably. You gotta live to tell. Oh, called top set. You're welcome, Tommy. Wow, what a hand for hit and run, though. Wrap and clubs.
Thank you. I really use it.
And he's 6, 7, 8, jack, queen, club.
Yeah, big one. Big one for hit and run. Looks like he's going to get his last 300 in the middle.
Manny's open-ended here. Tommy has top set. Jacob is feeling himself tonight. Trey's just chilling quietly on the sideline. There it is. Oh, Manny ended up calling. Wow, I guess.
you gotta put 2
I'm
thumbs
as
out.
good as I could possibly get on that.
Tommy with the current nuts. We still got to play 2 more streets. He's ahead. He's ahead of the other 2 hands.
He is.
But they still have a lot of equity. Hit and run's got 40% equity. Tommy's only got 46. Manny's got a bunch of the blockers.
All the blockers.
He's even got a jack if somebody's getting it in with like 7, 8 of clubs, which is almost effectively what hit and run
Basically
has.
what hit and run has, yes. That's the super wrap. Called the whole enchilada here, Fergus. Just gonna pull in all the main pot, as a good dealer does.
Do they already have the other table set up for us?
I'm not sure. It's a good question. Go get Chewy or go get Dustin. Just go get Dustin. No matter what question, just go get Dustin. Bolt.
Yeah,
Manny
I feel like
folds
Manny
it?
has to fold.
Oh, yeah, Manny kind of has to fold. It's a nasty one.
Never good. Wow, and it's gonna brick out. Oh my God, Tommy's good. Top set good. That's gross.
Manny had hearts too, didn't he?
Oh man, he did.
How does this happen?
Manny did have Queen Jack of Hearts, and in run just sulking in it.
I didn't even have any of your outs.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, sorry.
Queen blockers.
I had one.
They want to continue
He had the
playing.
jack
but they
and
wanted to-
Man, what a sick one. Tommy gets the full double up back in this
Super
game.
wrap, no good. Fergus, super wrap, no good.
Super wrap
Yeah, everyone.
ends up super brick.
Super nothing.
Yeah.
Gross way to lose.
Very
Gross way to
much
have
so.
to head back into the weekend wallet. I'll say that much.
Yeah, well, I'm sure these guys are gonna be gambling it up here after the stream.
It's because of the
Yeah, these guys aren't ready to go anywhere just yet. They want to stay and gamble. I'm with it. I support it.
We love it. We love all the action we could get.
Yeah, 600 total. But unless you have 100 in red, then you're well.
Yeah, these guys are buying back in. They're trying to play. They're trying to keep it going all night. I support it. I'm into it.
Well, I believe this is no. There's one more hand after this. Wow, that's taking
It's
a
just
long
a
time.
super
Wow.
long single hand.
Long hand. Holy.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining us, guys. Been an absolute blast.
It's been a wild one tonight.
Has been.
Cocktail
one to
girls
commentate.
coming by with more drinks.
Yeah, Miss Nancy.
These guys are reloading. It's Friday night. We don't close till Monday morning.
That's it.
These guys might
Get
still be
your
here.
butts in here.
What's the longest poker session you've ever played?
Longest poker session I've ever played was I played 12-hour straight tournament at the the mini main in Vegas. But then after that, I played probably 16 hours,
Yeah, that's about what it is for me.
15, 16 hours, I would say. 12 hours in the mini main and missed cashing by like 200 people is gross. $1,000 bind. Ugh.
I think I played 20 hours one time.
That's a lot. I feel like I see some people just play for 36 hours somehow. They just don't leave. CJ, aces, jacks. With this one suit. Pretty big hand. Gil with the 8-8-4-4. We see a lot of these pocket pairs all the time.
Oh, you're in the hand. I got 7 of you. Extra there. You got a bet of 50.
Middle set for hit and run. Looking for diamonds. Who's got diamonds? Brandon's got 2 diamonds.
Brandon does, and he
And
mucks
bottom
it.
set for Gil
Wow.
with diamonds.
With diamonds too.
150 from the one.
Manny has 2 pair going for the raise.
I know the stream's ending soon.
Hit and run makes the call. He's only got 400 left. Gil makes the call with bottom set. Let's see
See it.
quads one more time.
Imagine.
Gil's been running pretty good. He could
He has
definitely peel a 4 in this spot. That's not it.
That's a diamond though.
Wow.
Can't feel that great with 8-4
Gil with
diamonds.
the second place hand. But that gives Manny more outs to a bigger boat, actually. King or queen is good for Manny. The king, queen.
Nope. Gil's running 2
Oh my
pure
God!
right now.
Gil gets there. Bottom set turns a flush.
Gil's running 2 pure right now. Wow, Gil's gonna put in 5-10, and Manny calls it. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, you guys check bet 5-10. Gil's put in a
Gil might.
weird spot.
Gil could actually fold here. I
He
think.
could. I think he. Wow. That's a very tough spot.
There's 4 higher sets to his hand.
Yep. He doesn't have very good diamonds at all.
Well, the sets don't matter. Yeah, there's a lot better
All the
flushes
diamonds,
out there.
yeah. All the diamonds. Straights there. 5'8", 5'3".
You're lucky down there, C. Dave.
I was just hoping like an easy check on the river.
Lucky down there.
Look at my
It's the first time I've ever shot with air. Had nothing.
I mean, on the turn, I was like,
It's
I'm
not.
just gonna call him.
Manny putting the heat on Gil right now.
I love this move out
Very
of Manny.
great. It's a very good bet.
Pretty much came down.
I'd like it a lot better if he had a stronger diamond in his hand. but
Yeah, Jack of Diamonds is. But I mean, he's repping everything he needs to. Gil's calling. Wow, what a call from Gil. He can't be wrong.
It's the turn check. I think they got
I
him.
think so too. It's gross. Man, Gil running so good. Great call.
That's because you had the second time. If you had the flush, then both would have got it.
I think it was that turn check. Gil just couldn't give him a strong hand. Manny got stacked in that one. Wow, last 3 hands of the night, you get stacked. Ouch.
I guess you could put him on queens or kings there. Any type of set, like you said. Any overset. And just, I don't know.
Yeah,
Ace of
I
diamonds,
think if he
something like
bets the turn,
It
Gil
looks
might
more
be able to fold the
believable.
river. But
Yeah.
when the turn goes check, check, check,
Please do us a favor. and
pretty gross.
not rack up your chips till the end of the hand. He's got burn.
Sounds like this might be the last one of the night. It's hard to get spicier than that one. Gil running good. We've seen him make quads. We've seen him call with an 8-high flush after flopping bottom set.
Not rack
That's
up.
it.
Sick one.
Lined up. Just
After
know
this,
that
we'll
we
show
know
the
that
stats.
all
Drop the stats on the way out. Thanks again for hanging out with us. It's the end of our triple header. We'll be back next Wednesday.
It's been a great time, guys.
Some cash game action.
Appreciate y'all hanging out.
Well, since there's an open seat, someone can move to technically one seat.
We got a two game coming at you this Wednesday. First game of the new November schedule that's out now over at Best Bet Jacks. Tommy's going to open it up here with mystery cards. Last hand of the night. Hit and runs in there with the Queen 8 4 deuce.
All 4, 75, 6, fold,
Hand and run. Trying to make something happen. Trying to get unstuck this hand.
I like it.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna be a
Gil with the
miracle.
3-bet to 75 with the 4, 5, 6, 9.
What a maniac on the button. Tommy's going to
Tommy
make the
says
call.
it's last hand. Why not?
Tommy's got to get those cards in the box one time. There we go.
There it is. No.
All right, 238 in the middle. Wow, right now it looks like Gil has
Gil
the
has
best
the lead.
hand.
Yeah.
Clubs on the turn. Tommy leads out.
Tommy
This one
takes it
might
down.
get through.
That's it.
It does.
Told you I blind raised it.
That's going to do it, guys. That's going to wrap it up for our 1-2 PLO stream. Shout out to my guy Kirk for joining me in the booth for the
Thanks for
first
having me,
time.
Dustin.
On the way out, you see Gil smashing this thing up to almost 2,800. Fish and chips stuck a mountain, stuck 1,700. Everyone else floating around the middle. VPIP, Gil, VPIP in the highest, also the biggest winner.
All right, guys. You guys are going to be on.
All right, that's going to be a wrap, guys. We appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back Wednesday night. You guys have fun. Have a
So
good
much, guys.
weekend.
Appreciate y'all.
That's it. Run good.
From
Catch
me,
you on the flip
peace
side.
out.
What's up? No. It was just to not rack up your chips until the end of the hand. You guys are all good, man. Same seats, but it's going to be in the 6, 7 over here. Is this yours or mine? I told you it's in your area.